What's up, movie cheers, Schmoedown fans? It is time for the free-for-all, the event that happened last week, the live event that is, which I missed because I got a new job and everything got turned upside down in my head. And yeah, I couldn't watch matches for a while, but now I can. I watched all the matches that I missed from last week and the previous week that I also missed. But yeah, now I'm pretty much all caught up other than the matches from this week. And now it's time for me to watch the free-for-all and then move on to those other matches that I mentioned. But yeah, now that the free-for-all is dropped for everyone to see, I guess it's finally time for me to watch it. As you can see, I will also be participating in this free-for-all. I got my black marker because my red marker is almost out because of all the matches that I've used it in. So I wanted to give it a bit of a rest for a while. But yeah, I don't know how many points I'm going to get. I don't even know how I'm going to count down the scores for myself, but I'll just have to figure this out as I go along. I brought myself some popcorn because it's an event, and I want to enjoy this event as well as participate in it. So yeah, free-for-alls are always fun. You never know you never know what's coming. A lot of surprises are definitely in store, and yeah, I can't wait to see how long Bibbs is going to stand up this time around. So here we go, free-for-all 2020, free-for-all 4 2021. Here we go! Is it starting? Oh, there it is. Grace.
Hello, Grace Hancock.
You're late.
Oh?
I am sorry about that. It's LA traffic.
Well, I gave you 5 minutes and now you got 3, so shoot.
Cool. Well, first off, I just wanted to say welcome back to the Schmoedown. We're all super excited to have you here in your new position as president, and it's exciting. It's a new day, and I just want you to know that a lot of us are in your corner. We fully support you. We're going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I know there's some bad apples saying some bad things, but we are supporting you on social media and the rest.
Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you.
Okay, so you know how there's like the free-for-all coming up?
Of course.
Okay. And you know how like 2 years ago, I was number 1 at the free-for-all, and I had to go through the entire free-for-all, and it was kind of a whole thing.
What can I do for you?
So I got my number for this year's free-for-all, and I got the number 1 again.
Congrats, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's not so much like a congratulations as it is oh God, I'm gonna die kind of thing. Like, it comes with a lot of pressure. Comes with a lot of anxiety. My bad knee is like worse than ever. I'm worried about my back. I'm not getting any younger. And if I have to go through the whole thing again, I mean, I was going to take it up with HR, but I was like, I'll go to Grace because she's like the nicest person here at the Schmoedown. And I know that we're not supposed to change our numbers, and I'm not asking for any special treatment. But I don't know, maybe if someone dropped out, we could shuffle them around. I don't know. I just wanted to bring it up just in case.
Yeah,
it's more
just,
than 3 minutes.
we don't really do that. We don't really switch the numbers. It's kind of like what you get is what you get.
I respect that. Apropos of nothing, I do have all of these fancy soaps from Salt Cat Soap, my Etsy store. These are all handcrafted soaps, and they're very, very nice. We got this one. This is a honey oatmeal soap bar made with real honey and oatmeal, and this is a Bibbs banana bar. It smells like banana cream. And this one's really exciting. This one actually reminds me of you. This is chocolate ganache and strawberry lion, and it's fitting because Christian says that you're always lion. Growl, growl.
That is incredibly thoughtful. Thank you so much. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to switch your number.
Really?
Really.
I'm not going to be number 1?
You're not going to be number 1.
Oh my God. Grace, thank you.
He's going to be number 2.
Truly the nicest person at the Schmoedown. Everything everyone says about you is wrong. You are not Satan in human skin. You're just the best. Thank you.
Well, you're too kind. Well, great. Good talk. That was your 5 minutes, so I've got to run.
I respect that.
Oh, you know what? You don't mind grabbing this, do you?
I mean,
That's so sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Also,
Hey, how can I help you?
Yeah, hi. You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna order a couple things to go because I don't really cook.
I mean, it's not great.
Can I get do you have vegan burgers?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take one of those, and then I want just a normal burger, medium rare.
Okay.
Can I get a
The
side of
lioness
fries
is
with that
vegan.
aioli?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be great. And then, you know what? Can I also get an iced coffee
Got
and
it.
like a small lemonade, just like a small one?
Oh, just small?
And then, do you
Okay,
have
got it.
desserts? Do you have like sweet?
Yeah, we have some cheesecake.
Yeah. Okay. Let's take 2 of the cheesecakes.
Great.
And then, and then just this in a to-go box would be great.
Okay, coming right up.
Thank you. Oh man, you're really saving me so much time later. I really appreciate this. This has been great. Thank you for the soaps. Good to see you, and good luck on Saturday.
And she left the soaps behind. Growl, growl. By the way, I was going to mention this. I'm wearing this Fast Smash Cancer shirt. First of all, in honor
Hello,
of
all.
Kevin Smith's
It's your president,
tweet, but also
Grace, and of
because
course
I'm
our
rooting for no
commissioner,
faction at
Jay
this point.
Washington.
Oh, thank you.
I don't want to be
I'm so
specific.
happy to be here.
The free for
yeah,
all is
it's nice to
our
see that
best
Kevin
event,
Smith's
in
been
my
better.
opinion, and now it's even
It's always
better
nice to get
because
feedback.
I'm in charge. 40 competitors and a major opportunity for our winner.
So here's the opportunity. The winner is going to get a title shot. And thanks to our illustrious and wonderful and gracious president, the MVP is going to get 3 points for the faction. Now here's where I get real. I know a lot of y'all going to mess this up. You're going to blow it. You're going to be like, I need an answer. I stated this, blah, blah, blah. And then you go cry. There's all type of calamity and devastation and tears. And guess what? I'm here for it.
Absolutely. So, nerds, enjoy the show, and you're welcome.
On the right side, I think I finally figured out how I'm going to do the points system. Just gonna... Hold on. Where's my marker? Oh yeah, by the way, new couch, deal with it. Just wanted to point that out. So I'm just gonna do this for all the points. And this. If I get 5, then erase it. Then just write the number on the side.
The free-for-all is an event like no other.
40 competitors. The winner gets a guaranteed title opportunity, and the MVP gets 3 points for their faction.
And this is the Schmoedown free-for-all. Give it up for John Humphrey, by the way. Twinko has just cleared the table. Sam Levine against number 35. Idiocracy. And your
This is one of the most exciting events of the entire season. Nobody knows who's going to be in the free-for-all this Saturday. Only 4 people so far have been announced for that free-for-all. And myself, Adam Collins, William Bibiani, and Dan Merle. Everybody else is a total question mark.
You get to see all your favorite players in one spot. Anything can happen. That's what makes it so exciting. And everybody is given a fair chance to win.
Is this just your event? Like, do you just know how to play this event?
Yes, I just know a lot about movies.
Anything William Bibiani can do, I can do better. So,
Has cleared the table.
Good Chronic, you freaking genius!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the movie Trivia Schmoedown. It is
back
the
yourself.
2021 Season 8 free-for-all. We did not get a chance to do the actual free-for-all last season. We, of course, did the horror free-for-all, but this is the big one. 40 competitors. Who's in it? We don't know, but there's 40 competitors. Last person standing gets a title shot of any division of their choosing. I'm Christian Harloff, joined as always by Mark Baby Caratellis.
Thank you, Christian. I'll wait for everyone to sit down before I begin my remarks. What an event the free-for-all has become. It's an eruption of movie trivia questions. 40 competitors will jump at the chance to win it, but only one at the end of the day will still be standing on top of the world. And Christian, the free-for-all and the history therein has given us some of the great competitors and greatest all-time moments in the history of this great sport. One thinks about Mark Andraco clearing the table at the very first free-for-all, felling 4 All-Stars in a single strike. Or you think about William Bibiani and his still standing from 1 to 40 at the last free-for-all that we were able to do live in Los Angeles at a downtown theater. Now we're doing it virtually, but the stakes have never been higher.
This is the All-Star game. It really is. This is the All-Star game all the way through, and the stakes are massive because of the opportunity that there is a title shot on the line for whoever wins. And the thing is that even though this has become so much of a team sport, this does put the power in the player's hand. For example, if a player wins who is nowhere near title contention, nowhere near it, and they win, if they want to, they can hold that shot out until next year. Let's say they don't win any matches this season. They go 0-3, and they don't think, well, I'm not going to get drafted. Well, I won the free-for-all. I have a guaranteed shot at 7 points. I'm going to use that to negotiate, make sure I get drafted. That's possible. Another possibility is someone who has a number one contender shot. They win it. I'm going to skip the number one contender shot and just take my title shot. Grace Hancock, our president, she also made the rule here because of someone, if you get a performance of what William Bibiani did, the legendary performance of what he did at Free For All 2019, staying from number 1, making it all the way in, getting the MVP, that is going to be rewarded with 3 points. If that was back then the Quirky Mercs would have gotten those 3 points. But you know what I'm saying? So that is going to be a massive, massive thing for both the MVP and for the winner of this thing. And the stakes are high, Mark, as you said. We're ready to get going.
Yeah, I did some rewatching of free-for-alls past last evening, and just think about the final 5 that we had at that free-for-all downtown. You had William Bibiani, who came all the way from number 1. You had Dan the Goat Merle. You had John Humphrey surprising people, JTE and Janine the Machine. You talk about Murderers Row. We had sudden death, all sorts of surprises and bells and whistles, and you can expect more of the same this season and today, because the free-for-all numero 4 is upon us.
It's about to begin, and you want to see all the great moments, what it means to the competitors, what it means to those people that we know are already competing, and some of the best moments in the past. Well, take a look at this. Well, I'm hyped up. I'm ready for it. I'm ready to go. The free-for-all, all the great moments, and we're ready to get into the free-for-all number 4. Mark, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown! Free-for-all style, ladies and gentlemen. Introducing contestant number 1. Representing the usual suspects. He is the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, Ethan Big Time Irwin!
The captain is here!
Ethan Big Time Irwin has arrived.
Y'all.
Irwin taking the number 1 spot here in the free-for-all. Ethan, good to see you, my friend.
Me too.
All right.
He's got the IMDb hat. Is that from the Comic-Con party of a couple years ago, Christian?
Ooh, I love the
Certainly
layout.
looks like it.
I believe it is.
Loading player.
Introducing contestant number 2, representing the Den, making his Schmoedown free-for-all debut.
Come on, Ben.
It's the Soul Show. This is Soul.
Welcome everybody to a very special Soul Show, where today's theme is surprise.
Hi, Saul.
Saul making it the first free-for-all. Saul, the Saul Show here begins as he represents the Den as number 2. The Den coming in with the number 2 spot. All right. So Saul has entered, Mark.
Saul has. He looks ready to go.
Introducing Contestant number 3, representing the Finstock
Barbarian
Exchange, led to the ring by Elvis. This is the Barbarian! Looks like Elvis has forgiven him since that match, so
Kissed and made up.
good to see the Barbarian here now. That was Barbarian. That was contestant 3. What a start so far. What a table already, as we're only 3 in. Mark, pretty good start.
I don't think that Ethan's IMDb head could contain the hair falling out of either Saul or Barbarian.
Introducing contestant number 4, representing Swag, making his Schmoedown free-for-all debut, the Cube, Bradley Tingle!
Let's get it.
The Rook is here. What a spot to be in and a way to potentially prove yourself here. What, joining a table like this, the Cube has arrived. All right.
Right, Christian. And as Canadian tradition, Bradley does sleep in a crib behind him.
So that is our 4 spots so far with 1 left to go. Who could it be? Who could it be?
Could it be?
Introducing contestant number 5, representing the Quirky Mercs. He is the 2018, the 2019 free-for-all MVP and the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Team Champion and the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, the Beast, William Bibiani!
Muted. In classic Beast fashion, he is muted.
Oh, maybe he's not muted on purpose, but either
No,
way.
I am muted. I was muted. Christian, I just want you to know I thought about it. Grace is not a very nice person after all.
I've been trying to tell people this one. I've been trying to tell people this, that she says one thing and she does something completely different. Well, William Bibiani is indeed
Fair though, she did.
the
she
5th
said- she did
competitor,
exactly
and
she
what
promised was
a
number
massive table this is already. As we start, Ethan Irwin, we have Saul, the Barbarian, Bradley Tingle, and William the Beast Bibiani. Mark, what are the rules of the free-for-all?
Well, the way we're set, I feel like we should all be singing a certain sitcom theme song. Here's the story of a man named Beast, but I digress. In round number 1, as in every round in the free-for-all, it is 5 questions per round. These questions are asked to the field of competition. It's going to feel a lot like a round at number 1 in a typical movie trivia Schmoedown match, because each question's worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question, and there is obviously no stealing in any free-for-all question round. Here's where it gets a little tricky. There are no JTE rules. Christian and I will do our best to make sure each and every competitor hears the question loud and clear. Should we determine that more time is needed or a repeat is warranted, we will re-ask the question. We will also provide the category before each question is asked. There are no challenges, thank God. It's already going to be a long show. No challenges in the free-for-all. We have vetted these questions from PJ Campbell, head writer, and his incredible crew, and we believe that they are going to be challenge-free. At the end of the round, 5 questions are asked. Whoever has the most points will obviously move on. Whoever has the least amount of points will be eliminated. Christian, look at the field. They seem ready. They seem fervent. One of them has a gopher.
Ethan Irwin, are you ready?
Always be closing.
Saul, are you ready?
Yeah.
Barbarian, are you ready?
Ellis, we will not stand those insults to Elvis. And yes, we are ready.
Bradley, are you ready?
Bradley.
Cube on, my friend.
And William Bibiani, are you ready?
Let's do this again. Growl, growl.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown. Mark, question number 1.
Question number 1 in the free-for-all. Number 4 is in the category of musicals, and the question therein: who directed 2005's adaptation of the Broadway musical Rent? 15 seconds to get it, and we are off and running. Christian, I forgot my bedpan.
All right, you'll be all right. And 10 seconds on the clock, and here we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Ethan Irwin.
I said Mr. Dickovich.
Chris Columbus.
Yes. And Saul.
Tom Hooper. Didn't have it.
Incorrect. Barbarian.
Did not have it.
Tingle.
I said Baz Luhrmann.
And Beast.
How we gonna pay Chris Columbus's rent?
Correct.
Christian, question number 2.
Question number 2 is in the realm of 70s. Which actress plays Dwan, the sole survivor of a shipwreck, alongside Jeff Bridges in 1976's King Kong?
You know, I saw that new one recently.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty cool. King Kong vs. Godzilla right now could be Bibiani versus Irwin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And we start with Saul.
Mia Farrow?
It's incorrect. Barbarian.
Jessica Lange.
Yes. Bradley.
Jessica Lange.
Yes. Bibiani.
Barbarian is a hand puppet. It's Jessica Lange.
It is. And Ethan.
Jessica Lange.
Correct. All right. So right now, we have Ethan with 2, Saul 0, and both Barbarian and Bradley with 1, and Bibiani with 2. All right, here we go. Question number 3, Mark.
This next one goes out to our beloved friend Scott Mans. Check out his YouTube channel. It's movie release dates is the category. And the question: the Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie film Mr. and Mrs. Smith came out in what year?
It's already super. It's the first round. It's super, super intense. I love it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And we start with the Barbarian.
2005.
That's right.
Okay.
Bradley.
I had 2008.
Correct.
I had 2004.
Beast misses that one. And Ethan.
2005.
And Saul.
2005.
All right. So right now we have Saul and Bradley tie this one up. Bibiani missing one here too. So right now Ethan has the lead here as it is 3-1 to 2 to 1 to 2. All right. Here is the next question. This is question number 4. Westerns. John Wayne starred in the 1969 version of True Grit, as well as its 1975 sequel. What is the title of the sequel?
I don't know. I was gonna make a joke.
And 5,
Probably wouldn't have been funny.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And Bradley.
The Shootist?
It's incorrect. William.
Is it Rooster Cogburn?
It is. Ethan Irwin.
Rooster Cogburn.
Yes. Saul.
McClintock.
And Bibbs. Barbarian.
Rooster Cogburn.
It's correct. So Saul and Bradley missed that one. So here's where we stand at the moment, Mark. So right now it is Ethan, Barbarian, and Bibbs all safe at the moment. And Saul and Bradley going to be fighting it out here to see if they both get it right. They're both eliminated. One gets it right, one gets it wrong. Whoever gets it wrong is eliminated. Here's question number 5.
And the fun of the free-for-all is just beginning. The final category for this round is SNL movies. That stands for Saturday Night Live. And the question for 1 point to determine who moves on and who doesn't: which SNL actress plays Vicky in the film MacGruber? is where you got to root for some people to get it. You got to root for some people to miss it, and it's
massive. It's massive here because 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please, and we start with William Bibiani.
Is it Kristen Wiig?
It is. Ethan Irwin.
Kristen Wiig.
Saul.
Rachel Dratch.
Barbarian.
Kristen Wiig.
And Bradley to stay in the match.
Kristen Wiig.
He stays in, and with that, Saul has been eliminated. So right now, Bradley, Ethan, Barbarian, and William survive, and we're going to bring in our next competitor here.
Who could it be?
Introducing contestant number 6. Representing corruption. He is the 2020 Horror Free-for-All winner. And the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, Adam the Coyote Collins! Adam the Coyote Collins. This has just got very, very interesting. Adam Collins has entered the virtual battlefield, and now we have 6 new contestants.
That's right. Dear God, do I have to read the rules? No, I'm told the rules are the same for every round, so I don't have to keep rereading them. A very professorial-looking Coyote, and question number 1 of 5 in this round for a point is in the category of comedies. Much appreciated. Your question. Who plays Dr. Grace Hart in Holmes and Watson?
Good start here right away. I mean, the question writers are ready. Look at what's going on here. I mean, the heavy hitters that are already in this thing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please, and we start with Ethan Irwin.
I have no idea. I said Rebecca Hall.
You were correct, sir. Adam Collins.
I whiffed. I said Rose Byrne.
Barbarian.
Did not have it.
Bradley Tingle.
I said Rachel McAdams.
And Beast.
I tried so hard to erase that movie from my mind. I had Ruth Wilson.
So only Ethan Irwin getting that one right so far, and he even had to guess at that one. So Ethan taking the lead. Everyone else missed it. And here is the next question. Here's the next question. Coming from dystopian future and time travel. Okay, here we go. Which actress plays Maggie McFly in Back to the Future 3?
Christian, it's almost like Ethan Irwin knows more about Sherlock Holmes lore than most other people.
He might, but he might not.
Game of Shadows.
Ruse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Adam Collins.
Leah Thompson.
Yes. Barbarian.
Leah Thompson.
Yes. Bradley.
I whiffed. I was going to say Leah.
And Bibiani.
Leah Thompson.
Irwin.
I knew the answer.
Leah Thompson.
All right, so everyone gets that one except Tingle right now. So at the moment, he is behind. Is Ethan 2, everyone else 1, and Tingle with 0 at the moment. All right, here's question number 3 in this round. Question number 3 in this round, Mark.
And that arrives in the category of movie quotes. These are quotes from Talking Pictures. And the question for a point. In what 1998 romantic comedy will you hear the quote, "I wanted it to be you, I wanted it to be you so badly"? Which is what I hear from Christian on a weekly basis.
Via text, via telegram.
I got receipts.
Yes, and I'm not denying. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. Pens down, hands up, and we start with the Barbarian.
You've Got Mail.
Yes, sir. Bradley.
Nothing.
Bib.
Another movie I tried to erase from my memory. I had Runaway Bride.
Ethan.
I said Jerry Maguire, so there we go.
And Adam Collins.
You've Got Mail.
Adam Collins. So we have a 3-way tie at the moment. It's Irwin. It's Collins. It is the Barbarian. So right now, Tingle still with 0 and Bibbs with 1 as we get to our next question. Question number 4. Historical epics Historical epics. Which Lord of the Rings actor plays the protagonist Balin in Ridley Scott's epic film Kingdom of Heaven?
We are not throwing softballs to start this out.
Not at all. And you got these hitters coming in too, and it is a scrap. There's no doubt about it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. Bradley.
Orlando Bloom.
Yes. William.
Orlando Bloom.
Ethan.
Orlando Bloom.
Collins.
Orlando Bloom.
Barbarian.
Orlando Bloom.
All right, so very interesting scenario at the moment. So, Ethan, Adam, and the Barbarian all safe. If Bradley gets it right and Bibbs misses, they're both out. However, if Bibbs gets it right, then Bradley is out. All right, here we go. Here is the final question in this round.
And that is going to be in the category of remakes and reboots. And the all-important question, which actor plays Captain Christopher Pike in 2009's Star Trek?
Pike?
This is a big question on so many different levels.
You ready? You ready?
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Hands up. And Bibiani.
Star Trek is what we must do. Bruce Greenwood played Christopher Pike too.
Bruce Greenwood is correct. Bibiani survives. And Erwin.
Bruce Greenwood.
Yes. Collins.
Bruce Greenwood.
Barbarian.
Bruce Greenwood.
And Bradley.
I whiffed on it.
All right, and with that, Bradley Tingle has been eliminated. Woo! Thank you, Bradley. And look at the table so far. Anybody coming into this? Erwin, Collins, Barbarian, and Bibiani. Right away, they are going to be in for it. So who is going to be up next? We are about to find out.
Introducing contestant number 7. Making his Schmoedown free-for-all debut. Representing the Dungeon. Robert the Spider Parker.
That's interesting.
Parker makes his debut here in the free-for-all, and it is
going down.
It is not a small table to debut in.
I didn't realize we didn't have an age limit.
All right, well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So
we're ages with that mustache.
Erwin, Collins, Barbarian, Parker, and Bibiani. All right, Mark, so now we get to the first question in this round.
That's right. If you're joining us late, no, this is not a University of Phoenix online graduation ceremony. It is the free-for-all, and for a point, the question is in the category of courtroom dramas and legal thrillers.
Fun.
Who plays John Milton, the man who turns out to be the devil in The Devil's Advocate? Christian, do you find John Milton as boring and unfunny as Donald Sutherland in Animal House does?
5, yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please, and Ethan Erwin.
Al Pacino.
Yes. Adam.
Al Pacino.
Barbarian.
Al Pacino.
Parker.
Dunkachino.
And Beast.
John Milton, I just got that. Al Pacino.
No, it's super clever.
So here is the next question. This is monster movies. Monster movies. Which actor plays the lead character, Jake Pentecost, in Pacific Rim Uprising?
Would that also be called Pacific Rim 2?
Yeah, so, I mean, oh yeah, with benefit of the doubt, that would work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, and Adam Collins.
John Boyega.
Yes, Barbarian.
John Boyega.
Parker.
John Boyega.
Beast.
John Boyega.
And Ethan.
in the free-for-all. That could change at any second. Your next question for a point is in the category of festival darlings. And here we go. This 2017 dark comedy about a woman who moves to Los Angeles to try and befriend her Instagram idol starred Aubrey Plaza and Elizabeth Olsen. You know how much I love hearing the pens squeak like it's a basketball game.
Yep. 5.
Was that Elvis?
3, 2, 1. And pens down, please. Pens down, please. And we start here with the Barbarian.
I couldn't remember the name of the main character, so I took a stab and said Jenny Goes West.
That is incorrect. Robert Parker.
I remember it now. I saw it, but I couldn't remember the title.
Beast.
Ingrid Goes West.
Yeah.
That's right. Ethan.
Ingrid Goes West.
And Adam Collins.
Ingrid Goes West.
Collins, Irwin, and Beast all tied up, and the two IG players are now, right now it is 2-2 between Parker and the Barbarian as we get to question number 4. Question 4, this is in the realm of the 2010s. 2010s. Which actress appeared in the 2010s films Focus, Bombshell, and Birds of Prey?
Yeah, pretty good resume there.
Yeah, it is. It's like
I think Focus is underrated.
One little question mark separates it. 5, 4,
one name.
3,
Ingrid.
2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. And Parker.
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Yes. Beast.
Margot Robbie.
Ethan.
Margot Robbie.
Adam.
Margot Robbie.
And Barbarian.
Margot Robbie.
Okay, so here is where we are at the moment. At the moment, this could get very interesting because if Parker and Barbarian get it right and everybody else gets it wrong, we're going to have our first sudden death round. However, if both Parker and Craig get it wrong here, they both could get eliminated. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, here is the next question.
That's right. Final question in this round, and from the looks of the competitors, this is fitting crime movies. And your question for 1 point: who plays gang lord Victor Sweet in the 2005 crime thriller Four Brothers?
Ooh, man.
I'm not gonna get this, so might as well do the thing I wanted to do. Give me a second.
Hey, we're not pulling punches here. It's the free for all, baby.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And William.
I'm going to butcher the pronunciation. Chiwetel Ejiofor.
That is right. Ethan.
Chiwetel Ejiofor.
Coyote.
Add the other Chiwetel Ejiofor, J.K. Simmons.
Oh, interesting. Barbarian.
I did not have it. Mark Wahlberg.
And Parker.
I wrote Johnny Depp.
Oh, and with that, Robert Parker and the Barbarian have been eliminated.
Good job, guys.
Wow, very interesting. What a turn of events there. And Parker and Barbarian being eliminated. And we're going to bring in two new competitors here.
Competitors.
Introducing contestant number 8. Representing the Stars. He is the reigning 2-time movie trivia Schmoedown Teams Champion of the World.
Andrejko.
Mark the Android Andrejko.
Mark Andrejko making his first appearance of the year in the Schmoedown. And we know what he's done in the free-for-all. So this is, of course, him matched up with Bibbs. Here we go. All right.
Oh, wait,
Introducing
that was in the previous.
contestant number 9. Representing the Dungeon. He is the 2019 Free-for-All winner. He is the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Teams Champion and the reigning 5-time Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, Dangerous Dan Merle!
Merle is here. An early number by Dan Merle. And oh my goodness, what are we in for now? So our competitors are here, Mark. The next round is about to begin. Here is the first question, Mark.
That's right. And just as a reminder to the newcomer, Dan Merle. Dan, these are questions about movies.
Oh no.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah. Well,
Oh boy.
good
All
luck.
right.
Godspeed. The category now is Marvel movies. This could be MCU or separate Marvel fare. Your question: who directed X-Men First Class?
What a table this is. You look at all the talent that is in the movie Trivia Schmoedown right now. Right now, you're looking at all champions. These are all champions. This is insane. 5,
And technically,
4,
I'm here.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Ethan Irwin.
Matthew Vaughn.
Yes. Collins.
It's too late.
Matthew Vaughn.
And Draco.
I don't know why. I just can't
Matthew
think
Vaughn.
fast enough.
Dan.
Matthew Vaughn.
Bibbs.
But at least I got
Matthew Vaughn.
We're all tied up. We are all tied up. All right, here is the next
We're
question.
going to be here for a while, aren't we?
Next question is Stephen King. Stephen King. Who stars as a young girl with pyrokinetic powers in 1984's Firestarter?
Christian, I'm having maybe a flashback. I'm not sure. Do competitors number 6 and number 9 know each other?
It's possible. It's certainly possible. And it looks like they just
69.
met last week. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And somebody was like machine gun fire. All right, here we go. We start with Adam Collins.
Drew Barrymore.
Yes. Mark Andraco.
Bill Drew Barrymore.
Dan.
Drew Barrymore.
Beast.
Drew Barrymore.
Ethan Irwin.
Drew Barrymore.
Getting shades of 2017 here. All right, here we go. Here is the next question, Mark. This is the third question.
That's right. If you're running a 40-yard dash, do not let Christian Harloff be your timer. Your next category is in the category of Pixar movies. And for a point it is, what Hollywood legend voices Doc Hudson in Cars? Hey, Christian, I got to tell you, the only movie I've ever seen better than Cars, Cars 2.
Stop this.
I liked it.
The only movie better than Cars is every other movie.
4. Thank you, Mark. 3, 2,
Cars 2 and
1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. Mark Andraco.
Paul Newman?
Yes. Dan.
Paul Newman.
Bibbs.
The director of the effects of gamma ray radiation on Man in the Moon Marigold, Paul Newman.
Yes. Ethan.
He makes a mean Caesar salad dressing.
And Collins.
Paul Newman.
Okay, so we are all tied up at 3 as we get to our next question. All right, here we go. Here's the next one. This is in the category of new releases. What 2020 film features supporting performances from Elizabeth Debicki, Martin Donovan, and Kenneth Branagh?
I know that one, unfortunately.
You know who gave a great supporting performance in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, Christian?
Allison Doody. 5, 4.
Do you think her career would be different if she had a different name?
Yes. 1. Pens down, please. And we start with Dangerous Dan.
Tenet.
Yes. Beast.
I palindromed it. Tenet.
Irwin.
You did well done, Bibbs.
Collins.
Tenet.
And Andraco.
Tenet.
We are all tied up at 4. So the scenario we find ourselves at the moment, if everybody gets the next one right, we go to our first sudden death. However, if we have one person who has a 5, whoever has the lowest, whoever misses, and this one is eliminated. All right, here we go. Here is the next question. This is sci-fi films. Sci-fi films.
And a whole lot riding on this one, Christian. And the question is, in Bumblebee, what sport was Charlie highly proficient in that she stepped away from because of a family tragedy?
Can you do it again, Mark?
That's a tough question. I can give it to you again. In Bumblebee, what sport was
I
Charlie
meant
highly
Draco.
proficient?
I meant at Draco. Can you clear the table?
Oh,
You know,
it's all right.
last time I do something nice for any competitor, Christian.
I'm sorry.
And we don't have to start the clock over, even with the repeat. And
Do the count.
5,
4,
2, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to start with Bibbs.
Diving.
It's incorrect. All right, Ethan.
Here's
No,
my
that's
incorrect.
correct.
Oh, diving? Diving is
That is-
correct. Diving is
diving.
correct. Sorry, diving is correct. I thought you said driving. Diving is correct.
Oh.
Yes? Ethan.
Well, I definitely didn't get it. I said baseball.
Collins.
Soccer.
And Draco.
Oh,
Nothing.
Dan.
Career moment, Bibbs, because I said soccer.
Clear the table. Oh my God, reverse. We are reversed. This time it's not Draco, it's Bibiani.
Congrats,
Dan
Bibbs.
gone, and Draco gone, and Irwin gone. Bibiani does the new XXXX5. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Wow, what a moment by Bibbs. Bibbs, you did it again, you crazy mother. You did it again, and you just made best friends with every single person that's coming in next.
The Reddit
As well as
page
our
is going to
crew.
be furious.
Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Introducing contestant number 10.
10 minutes.
Representing Swag, Eric Z-Man Super!
Hey guys, thank you so much, Bibbs. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome so much.
Oh, he's so happy. Look at him. He's so excited, as you should be. All right, the 11th competitor, ladies and gentlemen.
Introducing contestant number 11. Representing the Finstock Exchange, making his Schmoedown free-for-all debut, Downtown Griffin Newman!
Ruby Newman making his free-for-all debut with the pink gloves, the pink hat. We love it. Looking straight out of Days of Thunder. All right, so we have Bibbs, we have Zipper, we have Newman, and now we get to the next competitor.
Introducing contestant number 12, representing the Quirky Mercs, making his Schmoedown free-for-all debut, the Jackal, Jesse Swift!
Swift is here, and another Merc with Bibiani.
You did it.
That's four. That's four. We got one left.
Introducing contestant number 13. Representing corruption, the Enigma, Mark Hoy!
There's the mustache again.
Mark Hoyk entering at number 13. This is yet another table. Beast might have cleared one table, but he finds himself in another very competitive table here. We are set, Mark, and the new round, the new table, it is about to begin. What is the first question?
It's question number 21 if you're keeping score at home. Tim Duncan's number, and the category for a point is Lucasfilm.
Okay.
Here's the question. Who was a scriptwriter on all of these films? Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Empire Strikes Back, and Solo, A Star Wars Story. Bibiani with a legendary moment, but now, Christian, you eliminate all 4 other competitors. You just get 4 new great ones.
He does.
They're
It's just
nice.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, and zipper.
I know it.
Lawrence Kasdan?
Yes.
Lawrence Kasdan.
Griffey Nooms.
Larry Kasdan.
Yes. Jackal.
Lawrence Kasdan.
Mark Hoyk.
Lawrence Kasdan.
And Bibbs.
Director of the hilarious I Love You to Death, Lawrence Kasdan.
All right, so we're all tied up again. And here is the next question. Here's the next question. Planet of the Apes. Dr. Zaius says, the Forbidden Zone was once a paradise. Your breed made a desert of it ages ago. In which Apes film?
Whew. That sounded menacing.
Yeah. Listen, Bibbs is menacing. Look what he's done in the 3 free-for-alls, the last 3 free-for-alls he's done. He's already had a legendary moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, please. Hands down, please. We start with Griffey Nooms.
Planet of the Apes,
Planet of the Apes OG.
1968.
Yes. Jackal.
The original.
I said Planet of the Apes 2001.
Incorrect. Hoyk.
He was in that movie.
Planet of the Apes. 1968.
Bibbs.
Planet of the Apes, 1968. I got that release date right.
And
Zip.
Zip.
I had it and changed it to Beneath.
All right, so Jackal and Zip are missing on that one. So only at the moment, Griffin, Mark Hoyk, and Bibbs have 2. All right, here's the next question, Mark.
And that is going to be in the category of sports movies, films about athletic competition. And here's the question for 1 point. In what baseball film does the character Jim Morris finally play as a rookie for the Devil Rays against the Texas Rangers late in the film? And Christian, just for the future deposition, you also see that saw behind Hoyk, right?
I'm terrified.
No comment.
5,
No comment.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Hands up, please. And Jesse.
I said the rookie?
Yes. Mark Hoyk.
The Rookie.
Beast.
I was worried I was overthinking it. The Rookie.
Zip.
I meant the rookie, but wrote the natural.
Oh, and Griffey Nooms.
Yeah, felt like a safe guess.
Okay, so right now Zipper and Swift are battling it out at the moment, and we get to our next question here. This is 90s. Here we
I
go.
was born then.
What is the name of the superhero figure that Arnold Schwarzenegger is trying to get in Jingle All the Way?
So, Christian, if Bibiani, Newman, and Hoyk can answer this question correctly, they should be safe for the rest of the round.
Because there's some more combat today.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Mark Hoyk.
Turbo Man.
Yes. Beast.
Did you know that Jingle All the Way is functionally a remake of Bicycle Thieves? It's true, and he's looking for a Turbo Man.
Yes. Zip.
Give me the Turboman doll!
Griff.
Get to the turbo.
I know my action figures. It's Turbo Man.
And Jackal.
Man, nobody likes you, Booster. Turbo Man.
All right, so now where we are is that this is a battle between Jesse and Zip to stay in the game. If Jesse hits it, then Zip will be eliminated. However, if Zip can hit this and Jesse misses, they'll both be eliminated. All right, here is the question. Mark, this is question number 5.
Yeah, note to the writers, never ask a movie quotes question for Jingle All the Way. They'll all get it. In the category of mystery films, the question, which could shake things up. Which actor plays a sinister cult leader named Billy Lee in the 2018 film Bad Times at the El Royale?
I like this movie better than I think most people did.
Never saw it, but I'm a fan of Billy Lee from Double Dragon.
Same character.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down and Beast.
Chris Hemsworth.
Yes. Zip.
Chris Hemsworth.
Griff.
I thought it was a pretty good time at the El Royale. Chris Hemsworth.
And Jackal.
Thor, son of Odin, Chris Hemsworth.
And Mark Hoyk.
Chris Hemsworth.
And with that, Eric Zipper has been eliminated.
Great job, Eric.
Zip is out. 2 of the Mercs staying in there. Exchange repped, and so is Corruption. As we get to our contestant number 14.
Introducing contestant number 14 from Parts Unknown, representing the dungeon. Video True.
Video Drew is here, and Video, you know you are here, yes?
I'm all by myself right here.
Okay, yes. It's nice to see you. All right, Video Drew has arrived in the free-for-all. All right, Mark, our contestants are ready to go. Next round.
Video Drew, you are the best of us.
First question in this round is in a category of coming-of-age movies. Learn a little something about life. The question, which actor plays Mason's father in the film Boyhood?
And this is something we feel like we have said again and again and again. William Bibiani is still in there. And 5,
standing,
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Video Drew.
Ethan Hawke. It's a type of bird.
Yes. Griff.
Ethan Hawke. He's going to make you some X CDs.
Yes. Jackal.
Not quite as handsome, William H. Macy.
Misses that one. Hoyk.
Long Live the Black Album. Ethan Hawke.
Beast.
You guys ever see Premonition? Ethan Hawke was great in it.
All right, so right now,
Predestination. Dang it.
Well, only Jesse Swift misses that one at the moment. So we get to question number 2. Question number 2, and this is Black Cinema. Black Cinema. Okay, here we go. What year saw the release of Cooley High, Friday Foster, and Dolomite? Great question.
You know how much I love Video Drew. I'm not sure I would trust her with my Dalmatians.
Haha, you should.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And Griff.
1978.
It's incorrect. Jackal.
Your guess.
1978.
Incorrect. Hoyk.
1975.
Yes. Bibbs.
1974.
And Video Drew.
I really thought I had it. 1976.
So only Hoyk gets it there right now. So Hoyk, at the moment, it is. So Jesse still needs a point here, but at the moment, Hoyk has 2. Everyone else has 1, and Swift with 0 at the moment. Here's the next question.
Yeah, it might be a good category for Swift to get on the board because it's in DC movies. This could be DC or DCEU. It's a lot of letters. Let's simplify it with the question. Who plays William Earl, the CEO of Wayne Enterprises, who takes the company public in Bruce's long-term absence in Batman Begins?
Great IG question here, too. I like the mix-up.
I'm sorry, I'm not a
This is a tough IG question, too. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
That's fine.
Wow, really?
I'm sorry.
You can't win. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. Jesse.
I needed longer to pull it, so I just threw Kane out there.
It's incorrect. Mark Hoyk.
Rutger Hauer.
Yes. Bibiani.
In the words of Samuel L. Jackson, is that Rutger Hauer?
Video Drew.
In the words of Video Drew, if the answer is Rutger Hauer.
Yes. And Griff.
Didn't you read the memo? It's Rutger Hauer.
Okay, so Swift's falling behind here at the moment, and he's got to hit these next 2 in order to at least take some other people out with him. Here is the next question. This is question 4. Adventure. Who stars as Hank Parsons in the 2012 family adventure film Journey to the Mysterious Island?
You know who I saw this movie in the theater with?
Who's that?
Young man named Jeremy Johns. Nice fellow.
Oh, very nice guy. 5, 4, 3,
I paid.
2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And we start here with Hoik.
The Rock.
The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Yes. Beast.
Papa Barry, Dwayne Johnson.
Video Drew.
Did not have it. Put Nick Cage.
Noom.
It's the old version of Young Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
And Jackal.
The Boulder, Dwayne Johnson.
All right, so now we're in an interesting spot because if Jesse hits this one and Video Drew misses this one, then they're both eliminated. However, if Video Drew hits this, then Jesse will be eliminated. All right, here is the next question.
It's in the category of martial arts movies, which feels like you could make one based on this competition. For a point, who stars as Roy O'Bannon opposite Jackie Chan in Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights?
And once again, if Video Drew hits this, then she will have eliminated Jesse. And
But Jesse still outlasted Dan Merle.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, and Beast.
Owen Wilson.
Video Drew.
I love those movies, by the way.
Wow. Owen Wilson.
She does it. Griffin.
Wow, Owen Wilson.
Jesse.
Wow, it's just that's my answer.
And Mark Hoik.
Owen Wilson.
And with that, Jesse Swift has been eliminated.
Good job, Jesse.
Thanks, baby.
Jesse has been eliminated. Video Drew hits that, and we find ourselves now moving down the line here as we get to contestant 15. Introducing contestant number 15. Representing the Finstock Exchange. He is the former movie trivia Schmoedown team champion of the world, Little Evil J.T.E.
Oh, Bibbs.
Is back.
I'm buying all the soap Bibbs owns because he did us all a favor.
JTE has returned again to the free-for-all.
Let's go.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen. All right. So now our competitors are here. JTE has arrived. And what is the first question, my friend?
That's right. The rule will be nowhere to found today, but JTE is here, and judging by his shirt, he just missed martial arts movies. The next category is romantic comedies. And for 1 point, your question. In what rom-com does a girl make a wish to grow up and wakes up the next morning as a successful magazine editor with a live-in boyfriend?
So, and we're also not talking. How about the rookie downtown Griffey Newman here? Is really playing very well, kind of under the radar.
Yeah.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Video Drew.
She doesn't wake up the next morning. I believe she's in the closet when it happens. 13 going on 30.
Downtown Griffey Nooms.
I think it's a combination of both. She's in the closet, but then when she transforms, it's in the morning in the bed. There's a weird time space, but the 13 going on 30 is the answer, yeah.
JTE?
13 going on 30.
Quick.
13 going on 30.
And Beast.
I have nothing clever to say. 13 going on 30.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here is our next question. Okay. In the realm of 80s.
I was born then.
In Tootsie.
Oh, no.
Who plays the role of George Fields, Michael's agent?
And Christian, nothing brings me greater joy than imagining Mark Edward Hoik watching 13 going on 30 in that room.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. And we start with Griffey Nooms.
You're playing a tomato, Sidney Pollack.
Yes. JTE.
Sidney Pollack.
Hoik.
I told you to get some therapy. Sidney Pollack.
Beast.
He shoots horses, doesn't he? Sidney Pollack.
Video Drew.
Could only think of his roommate, so I put Bill Murray.
All right, so Video Drew there misses that one, and we see ourselves, she's down by 1. Everyone on the board with 2. Here's question 3.
And that's going to be in the category of I believe it's a franchise of some repute, Star Wars. And the crowd goes wild. Your question for a point. Who provided the score for Solo, a Star Wars story? And though Swift was eliminated, I do appreciate eating fruit or a vegetable on screen, as I've done many times myself.
Yeah, but you earned it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Hands up. Pens down, hands up. And we start with JTE.
I had no idea. Lugwood something? I don't know.
No, not even close.
Not even close? Good.
Mark Hoyt.
Alan Silvestri.
No. Beast.
Is it Bradley Young? Something?
No. Video Drew.
Let's put John Williams.
No. And Griffey Nooms?
Is it John Debney?
Oh, looking for John Powell.
Wow! Well done, right? They're all eliminated.
Woo.
Everybody missed. So the score stays the same. And now we get to our next question. This is question
Hashtag
number 4.
restore the Ewok first.
Yeah, this is question 4. Period piece costume dramas. What year saw the release of Wyatt Earp, Little Women, and Legends of the Fall?
In JT's defense, 90% of composers are named Ludwig.
Thank you.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please, and Hoyk.
1994.
Yes, sir. Beast.
93.
Bibbs misses that one. Video Drew.
I had 96.
Griffey Nooms.
92.
JTE.
93.
All right, so only Hoyt gets that one right. So Video Drew with 1, Newman with 2, JTE with 2, Hoyt with 3, and Bibbs with 2. All right, so where we are at the moment is it is very, very possible Video Drew gets this one right. So it could be, and the other 3 guys with 2 get it wrong. Could be a very, very interesting scenario at the moment. All right, here we go, Mark. This is question 5.
That's right. What this moment is about to be, this is also in the category of classics. And the question. In what Alfred Hitchcock film does a former tennis player named Troy Wendis try to arrange his wife Margot's murder after learning of her affair? Seems a little overreactionary, in my opinion. This could really change things.
5, yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. This is question 5. So now we start with Bibbs.
Strangers on a Train.
It's incorrect. Video Drew. Oh,
Wait,
yes,
really? I had also put Strangers on a Train.
No. Griffey Nooms.
I put Strangers on a Train. I think I know what it is.
JTE.
I can see what happened.
It's a Dial M for Murder.
Yes. And
Strangers on a Train.
all right. So with that, Video Drew has been eliminated. That was a very interesting round because, man, that could have went a lot of different ways. But at the moment, Bibbs still survives here. He's been in there. He's been in there for a bit. And now we approach competitor 16.
Introducing contestant number 16, representing the Den. He is the Bandit, Ben Goddard!
Yeah, baby!
Ben Goddard making his free-for-all debut. Supposed to do it last year. Things obviously didn't go the way we thought. Here he is, making his debut. All right, Ben, what a table to do it with. Gonna drop you out here, and now our competitors have been situated, and Ben has arrived. Mark, what is the first question?
First question in this round might appeal to someone like Ben Goddard, fresh out of high school. It is young adult adaptations.
Nope.
And the question, for 1 point, who plays Margot Spiegelman, a teen girl who goes missing but has left clues to her whereabouts in 2015's Paper Towns?
Remember this one, Mark?
I remember seeing it with you, and nice little evening, right? Some ArcLight chili.
Oh yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And Ben.
Cara Delevingne.
Yes. Griff.
A very Jewish-sounding character name, played by the very un-Jewish sounding Cara Delevingne.
JT.
I couldn't pull the last name.
All right, and well, that's all right. You didn't take it. Mark Hoyt.
Cara Delevingne.
And Bibbs.
Yeah, I have no idea if my spelling is right, but Cara Delevingne.
Fine. All right, so only JTE misses on that one, and we get to our next question here. This is romance. Romance. Here we go. Which singer and actress starred as the character Ronnie in 2010's The Last Song?
And Christian, by my count, if William Bibiani gets this correct, he will have reached 30 total points in the free-for-all.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. Pens down, hands up, and we start with Griff.
The joys of having a younger sister. I saw this in theaters. Miley Cyrus.
That's right. JT.
Miley Cyrus.
Yep. Hoik.
Zendaya.
No. Beast.
She's a wrecking ball. Miley Cyrus.
And Goddard.
Nope.
All right. So right now, Griff and Bibbs tied up at 2. Everybody else has 1. Here's question number 3 in this round.
That's right. Griff can blame his sister all he wants. We know the truth. Next category, biopics. And for a point, what year saw the release of the biopics The Doors and Bugsy? And now is where Christian and I go back and forth naming members of The Doors. I will start with John Densmore.
I will take Manzarek, but I will also say 20 dwarves took turns doing handstands on the carpet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. Pens down, hands up, please. And we start here. This is question 3. We start with JTE.
I went with 93 again.
Incorrect. Hoik.
Yep.
1992.
Incorrect. Bibbs.
1991.
Yes. And Bandit.
No, 88.
Oh, so only Bibbs here. Oh, no, sorry.
Newman?
Griffin Newman.
I got 2. I put down 2.
Okay, so still though, Bibbs up by 1. Newman still leads the charge here with the rest with 2, 1, 1, 1 with the rest. But Bibbs looks like he's going to be safe once again. Here is I believe this is the 4th question, Mark?
You are correct, sir. Give Christian a point.
Thank you. All right, here is the 4th question. Okay. In 2007's Enchanted, who played the evil queen and witch Nerissa?
It's a movie. I gotta see it.
And if you couldn't guess from that question, the category is fantasy, not biopics.
Yes.
I mean, it could be a biopic. I don't know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And Mark Hoyk.
Susan Sarandon.
Yes. Beast.
How does she know that she loves you? Susan Sarandon.
Goddard.
Tough. Nope.
Griff.
I dragged my little sister to this one. Susan Sarandon.
JTE.
Never saw it, so I went with Glenn Close. But
Wow, so what an interesting scenario we are now. So where we're at the moment, as we just saw yesterday, JTE and Goddard going at it again, trying to eliminate each other. So Mark, here is the next question.
That's right, and if they both get it and Hoyk misses, more chaos will ensue. Your question in the category of Transformers more than meets the eye, and the query. What actor who had a previous role in the series makes a cameo at the beginning of The Last Night as Merlin?
So yeah, if Goddard and JT get this right, they eliminate each other, and if Hoyk misses it, then they eliminate Hoyk as well. And 5, 4, 3, 2,
Ben Goddard.
1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. And we start with Bibbs.
That would be celebrated British actor Stanley Tucci.
Yes, sir. Goddard.
Stanley Tucci.
Griff.
I believe he is third billed for one scene. Stanley Tucci.
JTE.
Like the end of Rocky 3, 2 punches.
Let's go!
That's interesting. Mark Hoyk.
Anthony Hopkins.
Oh! Let's go!
Ben Goddard, JTE, and Mark Hoyk have been eliminated. Wow. So Griff stays in it. Bibbs stays in it. Wow. That was incredible. Unbelievable moments so far already in this free-for-all, and we are only through 16. All right. Introducing contestant 17, representing the usual suspects. She is Lightning Liz Shannon Miller. The best hat in the business has arrived. She is just, look at her, relaxed. I love it. I love it. All right. She has arrived at number 17. Man, such great moments already happening so far in the free-for-all.
Yeah, especially that hot take with the hat. I don't know. You might have upset some competitors with that comment, Christian.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty good hat. What do you mean?
It's a great hat.
Introducing contestant 18, representing the Stars, making his Schmoedown free-for-all debut.
Sorry about that.
The Deal Breaker, Jacoby Bancroft. Bancroft making a debut here, and this could be a statement. We shall see as the young rook makes it to the free-for-all. All right, that's contestant 18. Introducing contestant 19. Representing Swag. He is Vinny, the Ice Pick Mancuso.
I think it's muted.
Vinny Mancuso makes his free-for-all appearance. We have the suspects. We have the exchange. We have the Stars. We have Swag. And we have the Mercs as we get to the next round in the free-for-all.
That's right, Christian. You think any managers are getting a little sweaty under the armpits yet?
So far, I mean, you're just waiting. They're waiting for someone to take out Bibbs. Like it seems to be the comment that we have every single free-for-all. All right, here is the next one.
We practically gave him the game by starting him so late at number 5. Your category is horror movies. And for 1 point, the question is, what horror sequel has the line, I shot him 6 times, I shot him in the heart, but he's not human? Christian, I haven't gotten to know Bancroft much yet, but I do approve of the fashion sense.
Oh, yeah, I knew you were going to like that.
That's all I wanted. That's the only reason I'm here.
That was it. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up. Pens down, hands up, please. And we start with Liz.
I don't think I have it. Halloween 2?
You did have it. That's correct.
Oh, I'm not going to fight that.
Halloween numeral 2.
Jacoby.
Halloween 2.
Ice Pick.
I don't think I have it, but Halloween 2?
Yes. And Bibbs.
Halloween 2.
All right, so everybody got it on that one. Everybody, it looks like Bibbs it had a little bit of a brain fart, but picked it up in the middle of it. All right, here is the next question. This is the next question. This is in the realm of 2000s. You'll find the organizations of Chaos, and Control, and the character of Agent 99 in which 2008 comedy?
And Christian, I don't know how you feel. I don't know what up or down is anymore. I really thought that question was going to stump at least one of these competitors.
Well, I think he did for a split second with Bibbs, and then he realized what he was doing, and he raised it. 5,
That's true. That's true.
4, 3.
I'll take the win.
2, 1. Pens down, please, and we start with Griff.
Red?
Get smarts.
You got it. Jacoby.
Get smart.
Yep. Ice Pick.
Yeah,
Meet the Fockers.
Nope. And Bibbs.
Missed it by that much. Get smart.
And Liz.
Get smart.
Okay, so only Vinny misses on that one right now as we see ourselves tied up at 2 and Vinny playing with 1 as we get to our next question mark. This is action.
And your question for 1 point. In what action franchise will you find the actresses Ronda Rousey, Vanessa Kirby, and Gal Gadot?
Great questions here once again by the question writers, just really delivering.
Hats off.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We start with Jacoby.
The Fast and Furious franchise.
Yes. Ice Pick.
Must be very
The Fast
happy right now.
and the Furious.
Beast.
The Fast and the Furious.
Liz.
The Fast and Furious.
Griff.
The Fast and Furious saga.
Okay, so with that, at the moment, once again, everybody here has 3. Vinny just trailing by 1 here with 2 as we get to the next question. Wrestlers in film. Wrestlers in film is the next question. Wrestlers in film. Okay. All right, everybody. Dave Bautista had an early role as a character named Diaz in which sci-fi film?
And Christian, shout out to Vinny Mancuso of Collider, helping me understand Godzilla vs. Kong even deeper.
It's a very complicated movie.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. Pens down, hands up. And we start with Vinny.
Blade Runner 2049?
It's incorrect. Beast.
Riddick.
Yes. Liz.
Yes, that's right.
I didn't have it.
Griff.
I appreciate being given 2 Vin Diesel questions in a row. It's Riddick.
Yes. And Jacoby.
Riddick.
Okay, so at the moment we have Griff with 4, Jacoby 4, Bibbs with 4, Liz with 3, and Vinny with 2. So with this last question here, if Liz gets it right, Vinny is eliminated. However, if Liz misses and Vinny hits it, then they are both eliminated. All right, here is the next question mark.
Well, it's a tense moment, so why don't we put on some music? Scores and soundtracks is the category and the question. Who composed the score for Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland? I know you love that movie, Christian.
First one I didn't mind too much.
Can't stand it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And we start with Bibbs.
He's an elf man.
Yes. Liz.
Danny Elfman.
Griff.
Music for Futterwhacking. It's Danny Elfman.
Kobe.
Mr. Danny Elfman.
Ice Pick.
Well, this wasn't fun at all. Danny Elfman.
Oh, and with that, the Ice Pick Vinny Mancuso has been eliminated.
Up, Vinny.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, so Lucian Miller is put through there too, as we see ourselves with yet another round where William Bibbiani survives, and Griffin Newman also still in there after his appearance as, I believe it was number 11. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Introducing contestant number 20. Representing Corruption. Making his Schmoedown free-for-all debut, the Aussie, Jacob London!
From the land down under, ladies and gentlemen, he is here. I know this is 3 years in the making.
Yep.
He's made his debut. All right, Mark, our contestants are here, and now we begin the very next round.
That's right. And to welcome Jacob, our question is in the category of Australia's finest. I'm told he's British, not Australian. James Bond is the category and the question. Who plays the role of M in Spectre. Which, oddly as it sounds, Christian, is still, we have not gotten a more recent Bond movie.
No, what's crazy, though, is just how incredible 5, 4,
what?
3, sorry, buddy, 2, 1. Hands down, please. We start with Liz.
Ray Fiennes.
Yes. Griff.
Ray Fiennes.
Yes. Jacoby.
Oh, that's right.
Ray Fiennes.
She died in the...
Yes, it is. Jacob.
Ray Fiennes.
And Beast.
That's what I get for
Ray
not
Fiennes,
being
but also
Bond.
technically Judi Dench. She appears in a recording.
She is in it.
All right, so here is the next
So I
question,
was
ladies and
half
gentlemen.
right.
The next question.
Oh, really? Okay.
Here it is. Next question. Okay. In the realm of animated,
Animated.
who voices Lord Business in the Lego movie?
It's nothing personal, it's just business.
William Bibiani now on the cusp of 40 total points, but Griffin Newman, very impressive. He is looking to get 22 points, which is, of course, Randolph Childress' number.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, and we start with Griffin.
Let's make it 23. Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell.
Yes. Jacoby.
Did I say
Will Ferrell.
Jacob.
Will Ferrell.
Beast.
I have no idea who Randolph Childers is, but Will Ferrell was Lord Business.
And Liz Shannon Miller.
Will Ferrell.
Okay. Now we're going to keep on moving. We're going to comic book movies.
Comic book movies it is, and the question, for 1 point, possibly to get some separation between competitors, who directed Hellboy 2, The Golden Army? Randolph Childress, of course, Wake Forest point guard legend.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, please. We start with Jacoby.
Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo
Yes.
del Toro.
Jacob.
I have worse spelling than JTA, but it is Guillermo del Toro.
You got it. Beast.
Academy Award winner Guillermo del Toro.
Liz.
Guillermo del Toro.
Give us the best hugs. Guillermo del Toro.
And Griff.
I have never...
I would like to request that Ella stop throwing in sports stats. It's throwing off my vibe, but the answer is Guillermo del Toro.
It is indeed. All right, so we're all tied up once again. Everybody at 3, and now we are getting to directors. Now we're getting to directors. Who directed Ant-Man and the Wasp?
And Christian, as we pivot from sports, you know who I love in the He-Man franchise? Orko, one of my favorites.
Big fan of the Orko. Big fan of the Orko. 5, 4.
Oh boy,
3,
that's
2, 1. Pens down, please. And Jacob.
Peyton Reed.
Yes. Bibbs.
Peyton Reed.
Also directed a very respectable Herbie the Love Bug reboot, Peyton Reed.
Yes. Liz.
Miley Cyrus.
Down with Love Rules. Peyton Reed.
Yeah, it did.
Newman.
Should have directed Fantastic Four. Peyton Reed.
Jacoby.
I'm a fan of Yes Man, but Peyton Reed.
Wow. All right. So where we are at the moment, ladies and gentlemen, all of the competitors have 4 points. If we get all 5s on this one, then we will see our first sudden death. All right. Here's the question.
Can I just quickly say, if we're showing off our Peyton Reed bona fides, I did recently purchase a crew jacket from Peyton Reed's The Breakup. I'm legally the only fan of that movie.
Thank you. That's wonderful, actually. All right, here we go. So here is the question. Here it is.
It's your money. Do what you wish with it. The question
Wish I had money.
is in the category of thriller movies. Thrillers. And the question is, the thriller Frantic and the last Dirty Harry film, The Dead Pool, were released in what year?
Oh, for God's sake.
This isn't a thriller question.
I find this not thrilling at all.
And we are going to have some serious answers here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, please. William.
1985?
Is incorrect. Liz.
1983.
Griffin.
1993?
No. Jacoby.
87?
No. And Jacob.
88.
Oh!
Oh my God!
With that, Liz Shannon Miller, Griffin Newman, Croft, and Bibbs have been eliminated. Jacob London has cleared the table. Holy mackerel! What a moment by the Rook! And he does it. He takes out Bibbs. Who would have thought? And Newman. Wow! With the movie release date question, big moment here. Unbelievable moment.
Do not
London.
believe this.
Wow.
He just eliminated a collective of over 75 points. Jacob London coming in from the land down under and sending those four hopes 6 feet south.
That is massive. And just as Bibbs got a whole bunch of thank yous, and look at the kid, he can't believe him. He can't believe it, as he should be. What a moment. But if Bibbs was getting thanked, Jacob London's about to get thanked, because, oh my goodness, what a moment that was for Jacob London. Just made a name for himself with that one answer. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You got to sit back and relax now, kid, because you got 4 more people coming in. Ladies and gentlemen,
Introducing contestant 21, representing the dead. He is Mr. Christmas Alonzo Duralde.
I gotta follow that.
oh, you do got to follow that. However, you get to enter a fresh, brand new table, sir, and someone got rid of the beast. I didn't know it could be done, but it happened. Always good to see you, Alonzo. Always good to see you.
Lovely to be here. And yes, that is true. Thank you for clearing the decks. I look forward to this.
Alonzo, all right. Alonzo Duralde has entered the building. And now,
Introducing contestant 22, representing the Quirky Mercs. Making her Schmoedown free-for-all debut, Beth the Maniac May!
great to see you, Beth May.
So great to be here.
It is great to have you here, and it has been a crazy free-for-all thus far, and you now are number 22. Thank you, Beth. All right, Beth May has arrived, and now we have three. We're still following them up.
Basically had him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
every single round
Introducing
so far.
contestant number 23, representing the Stars. He is the 2020 Player of the Year and the reigning 3-time Movie Trivia Schmoedown Teams Champion of the World, the In Snyder, Jeff Snyder!
Snyder has arrived.
First of all, how dare you? You give JTE the Patriots theme song and I get this?
He stole the theme song from you at Free For All in 2019. What can I do? He took
I'm gonna win it back today, baby.
Well, you got it, and now you are here. Good number there from Snyder. Ladies and gentlemen,
Contestant number 24, representing the Dungeon. He is the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, Ben the Boss Mayman!
Jacob London gets rid of one monster table and is set with another. What a table of killers it is. You have Ben Bateman, Jeff Snyder, Jacob London, Beth May, Alonzo Duralde. What A table it is, Mark. Let's get going.
Feel like Amanda Waller, Christian. You just keep looking at stone cold assassins all day long. And our next question, kicking off this round, is in the category of the Wizarding World. And for 1 point, we're off
Snyder have double zero.
and running.
It's that kind of day.
Who voices Dobby the house elf in the Harry Potter franchise? Just really bad form from Blunden wearing out your voice like that, Christian. 4 intros back to back.
No, sorry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, hands up, please. We start with Alonzo.
The Dream Lord
I
himself,
screwed this.
Toby
James
Jones.
McAvoy.
Is incorrect, Beth May?
I said, what if it was Daniel Radcliffe? That'd be funny.
Incorrect. Snyder?
Took a guess. Andy Serkis.
No. Jacob Blunden?
Toby Jones.
Look at Jacob Blunden. 1 point for Jacob. And Bateman?
No, yeah, I said Alan Tudyk.
Wow, so Jacob Blunden does exactly what he did to the rest of the table here. He goes up by 1 as we get into the second question. This is disaster films.
Jacob, they won't all be Harry Potter, bro.
Disaster films. All right, here is the next one. Disaster films. Okay. John Cusack plays a geologist who learns that the core of the Earth is heating up and humankind is in imminent danger. In what disaster film? So Jacob Blunden already starting up here with first blood as he goes up 1 over these champions, these legendary critics, brand new rookies. 5, 4.
You did good, Jacob. You did real good.
2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. And Beth
Get along, will you?
Geostorm?
is incorrect. Snyder.
I said Krypton.
When I peaked as a human, 2012.
Correct on both fronts. Jacob Blunden.
2012.
Yes. Bateman.
2012.
Yes. Do you have a black marker by any chance? Alonzo Duralde.
I'll do what I can.
2012.
Yes. All right. So at the moment,
Did Ben Bateman write the answer? What's happening here?
we're ready.
I saw it, yes.
There's in turquoise. So we do
liquid paper.
At the moment, Beth May is trailing by 1, and here is question mark number 3.
That's right. Everyone looking up at Blunden so far. The category is modern classics, which 2012 is not. Your question: who played Emperor Marcus Aurelius in Gladiator? Christian, Alonzo Duralde might be the only competitor in this whole free-for-all that I believe read every book behind him.
100%. Twice. 5, 4.
You might have written them.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, and we start with Jeff Snyder.
I went with Richard Harris.
You are correct. Jacob Blunden.
Oh, he was commenting.
I said Joaquin Phoenix.
All right, so Ben Bateman.
I said Richard Harris.
Yes, and Alonzo Duralde.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Incorrect, and Beth May.
Richard Harris.
Okay, so
Beth May.
interesting. So Beth May now tying with Alonzo Duralde, as Duralde and May are tied at 1. Snyder, Bateman, and Blunden all tied at 2. As we get to our next question here, this is war films. War films. All right, here we go. In what film does Demi Moore play a woman who is training to be a Navy SEAL?
You know, I love the writers, but missed opportunity. They could have asked, in what movie will you hear the quote, war? It's fantastic.
We'll give away questions. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Alonzo.
G.I. Jane.
Beth May.
Say the word and I'll shave my head. G.I. Jane.
And team's champ.
It ain't G.I. Joe, it's G.I. Jane.
Okay, so here is where we stand. Alonzo Duralde and Beth May both have 2. If they both get it right or they both get it wrong, then they're both eliminated. And here we go. Mark, here is the question.
It's in the category of Disney films. And here we are. In Ralph Breaks the Internet, who voices the tough and talented racer that Vanellope befriends in the film named Shank? Molly's mom is in this movie too. Counting down, tense moment.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we start with Bateman.
I got Gal Gadot.
You got it right. Alonzo Duralde.
Michelle Rodriguez.
Correct, Beth May.
I put Billy Zane.
Snyder.
Jordan Peele.
And Blunden.
Gal Gadot.
And with that, Alonzo Duralde and Beth May have been eliminated. Wow. As we continue to keep on going down the chain here, this is an absolutely crazy free-for-all already. And we have 2 more competitors coming in to keep on going, Mark. All right, that was 24 was Bateman. Now, introducing contestant 25, representing the Den, PG Peggy Gubbins! Peggy Gubbins, gotta be pretty crazy for Peggy to be here. This was the event to bring her in, and now she is here. Number 25, PG.
Let's go.
Hits the scene.
Let's go.
All right, so PG has arrived, and now we get to contestant number 26. Introducing contestant 26, representing the Quirky Mercs. He is the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Teams Champion of the World, the Kid, Brendan Myers! We know what Myers done in the football before, and here he is once again, and this time with Snyder, who took the titles off of him, but he's got a shot to take those titles back in just a little bit. All right, so Mark, the competitors have arrived. They have arrived, and we get to our next category.
Your category for the first question in this round is Alien and Predator. Best of friends. And your question for a point, which actor plays Kane in Alien?
The clock.
There's the squeaking.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We start with Peggy.
Is that Bill Paxton?
It is incorrect. The Kid.
Yaphet Kotto.
It's incorrect. Snyder. Snyder.
John Hurt.
Yes.
Wait, Snyder. Can you just put the paper closer to the camera? Thank you. Up.
Up.
There we go.
Blunden.
The late great John Hurt.
Yes, and Bateman.
Yeah, I wrote John Hurt.
Okay, so we are all tied up at the moment here with Bateman, Blunden, and Snyder. Peggy and the Kid trying to fight back here for the next one. All right, here we go. Category of spy films. Spy films. Who played CIA agent Napoleon Solo in 2015's The Man from U.N.C.L.E.?
And in my headcanon, Christian, Peggy just moved to Chicago. She's from Detroit.
Oh. I don't know if that's true. And 5.
Said my head.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please, and the Kid.
Henry Cavill?
Yes, Snyder.
Henry Cavill.
I took 2
London.
guesses and was right both times.
Superman himself, Henry Cavill.
And the boss.
Henry Cavill.
And Peggy.
Went the other way. What's that Army Hammer?
All right, so at the moment, Peggy with 0, the Kid with 1, and Snyder, Blunden, and Bateman all tied up as we get to our next question. Mark.
That is in the category of dramas. Excuse me. Dramas. And here we go. For 1 point, it is. Who plays Tanner Howard in the film Hell or High Water?
I love that movie. Hold on.
That's what I love about these questions. It really makes you go deep. If you've seen the movie or not, you got to start.
That Man from U.N.C.L.E. one was brutal.
It's great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. We start with Snyder.
Ben Bateman, what are you doing down there?
Snyder.
Chris Pine.
That is incorrect. Jacob London.
The other one.
Yeah, I'd say Chris Pine.
Bateman.
I also said Chris Pine.
Peggy.
I guess Russell Crowe.
And the kid.
Hi, Chris Pine as well.
Looking for Ben Foster. Looking for Ben Foster. All right, so but still, that was question 3. Both good, all good positions still because everyone missed for Snyder, Blunden, and Bateman at the moment. And here is question 4. Here's question 4. This is in family films. Family films. Okay.
Love this category.
Who provided the voice of Stuart Little in the 1999 family film Stuart Little?
I love this movie.
You know,
I
we
only
read this
saw
book
it
recently.
in Hebrew. I never
You
saw it in English.
reread Stuart Little.
Well, to my daughter, but I'm just telling you, it's. I'm not a fan. 5, 4.
No.
2 open-ended. 1, and pens down, hands up. Pens down, hands up, and we start with Jacob London.
Michael J. Fox.
Yes, Bateman.
Michael J. Fox.
Yes, Peggy.
Didn't get it.
The kid.
Michael J. Fox.
Snyder.
I said Ferris Bueller.
Okay, but either way, Snyder, even though he misses here, it looks like he's going to survive to the next round. We will ask this question for the stats, and here is the next question. Mark, this is Oscars.
Yeah, it is the Academy Awards, and for 1 point, what Best Picture winning film has this synopsis? John Nash, a brilliant but asocial mathematician, accepts secret government work and his life takes a turn for the nightmarish. I have a Stuart Little related question. Does the mouse survive?
Yeah, he does, but it's just a weird book.
At the end, when the mouse picks up the broom with the force?
Different movie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, and Ben.
A Beautiful Mind.
Yes.
Shit.
Hey.
Well, call this nerves. I said A Perfect Mind. I got it.
Brendan.
I said A Beautiful Mind, and great win the other week, Peggy.
Snyder.
A Beautiful Mind.
And Jacob.
A Beautiful Mind.
And with that, Peggy Gubbins has been eliminated. All right. Thank you to Peggy. And we are going to now bring in contestant 27. Introducing contestant 27. Representing the Finstock Exchange. He is the former 2-time Movie Trivia Schmoedown Teams Champion and the former 2-time Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, John
Baby, yeah! Back up in here with the greats! Woo! Let's have it! Let's have it.
The Outlaw Roca on a table with former rival Snyder, current rival Bateman.
Love it.
Unbelievable stuff.
A little child. I wouldn't have it any other way. Let's do it. Did someone test that Jacob kid? He's an international foreigner. I want to make sure he's okay to play. Somebody check his vaccine passport for God's sake.
Yeah. It's the time change. They're ahead of us. He's already seen it, you know?
He's already seen it. Exactly.
Everyone's ahead of you, kid. All right, let's do this. Come on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. And now, Mark, our contestants are here. Let's get it going.
Jesus, did someone wash Ben's shirt or not? For God's sake, smelling that thing through the monitor. Let's go!
You done?
Almost, baby, almost.
I hope so.
Let's start it up.
The next question is in the category of musical.
Oh, here it is. Oh, boy.
And for a point. What year saw the release of the musicals My Fair Lady, Mary Poppins, and Viva Las Vegas?
Oof.
So Brendan's going to get this one, which is great.
Not
But
necessarily.
Roka's probably going to miss this one, which is also great.
This goes away. This goes back.
5.
This goes way back.
4.
I can see his eyes. Look at Roka. This is one.
2.
Oh, this is great.
1. Pens down, hands up, please. We start with John Roca.
1961? Any chance that's right?
Incorrect. Kid?
1964 is what I put.
You're right.
Wow.
Snyder. No. London.
64.
Wow. London hits it. And Bateman. 1964. So, wow. Movie release date showing its ugly head here once again as Roca and Snyder miss it and the rest get it. And here we go, Mark. This is question number 2. No, question number 2. Here we go. 70s, everybody. 70s. Okay. Oof. All right. Sylvester Stallone stars as union boss Johnny Kovac in which 1978 film?
64, pretty good year for music. Those 3 films and a band from Liverpool made their debut in America on February 9th.
Ben's parents were on their second date, I think.
4, 3,
some rat hole.
2.
Wow. Wonderful. Crossing lines, like he loves to do.
Pens down, please. And we start with Brendan Meyer.
FIST, is it fist? FIST?
Yes. Yeah. That's it. And Snyder.
Absolutely.
Jacob London.
No idea.
Bateman.
Yeah, I wrote fist.
Bateman, that's it. And Roca.
What I'd like to give 2 of to Ben Bateman. That's a fist. That's right. Let's do this.
All right. So right now, only Snyder with nothing on the board at the moment. Roca with 1, Meyer with 2, Snyder 0, Blunden with 1, and Bateman with 2. All right. Here we go, Mark. This is question number 4.
As we move along to the category of movie release date.
Again? Holy.
Oh, jeez.
And John Roca docked 3 points for language. The question.
I apologize.
The surprise horror hit, The Blair Witch Project, hit theaters in what year? Wow. Christian, it's kind of like emceeing bingo on a pirate ship right now.
Yeah. It's very, very funny how when it doesn't.
Is it funny?
Its way. And when it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. This is question 3. We start with Jeff Snyder.
Got this one at least. 1999.
Yes, sir. Blunden.
99.
Bateman.
I wrote 99.
Roca.
Survive 1999.
And Meyer.
1999.
Right. All right. Question 4. Question 4. Oh man, this is another one for Bateman. Westerns. As we
I'm getting killed here.
Westerns. All right. Here is the question.
Brutal stretch.
Who directed the 1973 Western High Plains Drifter?
Well, should have kept my mouth shut. I have no idea.
And I'm just enjoying the quiet for a little bit.
Yeah. Well, how about Jacob London, though, right now? Number 20.
How
5,
about Jacob?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And we start with Jacob London.
Total guess. John Wayne?
John Ford. You know, he's still alive at that point.
Ben Bateman?
Yeah, I wrote Clint Eastwood.
Correct. John Outlaw.
Brother, you know I know this. Clint Eastwood, son.
Brendan Meyer.
I had Clint Eastwood.
And Jeff Snyder.
Clint Eastwood.
Okay, so interesting. Jeff Snyder, Jacob London, both with 2. Both with 2 right now. So if they both get this correct and the Outlaw misses, all 3 will be eliminated. However, if the Outlaw gets it right, we are going to see some interesting stuff happen here. Mark, here's the next.
I missed this.
Okay. Well, then we should probably lighten the tension with the category of Saturday Night Live-based movies.
Oh, no.
And here it is. Which actress plays Wayne's obsessive ex-girlfriend Stacy in Wayne's World?
So this is going to be...
Come on, miss this, London.
Snyder.
Come on, bro.
Snyder hoping that Blunden misses. 5,
He's gonna
4, 3,
Come on,
2,
this
1. Pens down, please, and we start with Bateman.
I wrote Juliette Lewis.
It is incorrect. Roca.
It is Laura Flynn Boyle.
Roca stays alive. The kid.
I didn't have that. Nope, Laura Flynn Boyle is right. Nope.
Snyder.
Laura Flynn Boyle.
Yes, and Blunden.
It's been real, guys. I had Patricia Arquette.
Oh, and Blunden has been eliminated. What a performance by Jacob Blunden, though. Jacob Blunden setting everything in motion. Deserved applause from the guys here. Legends, champions, giving
I was done for sure.
Well, he missed that one, and because of it, it looks like Snyder lives to see another day. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to now bring in contestant 28. Introducing contestant 28. Representing the dungeon. She is the reigning movie trivia Schmoedown Inner Geekdom Champion of the World, the amazing Mara Kanopic! The amazing Mara Kanopic with the championship behind her. What a surprise here to see the Inner Geekdom Champion.
This is fun.
All right, so now, Mark, the Inner Geekdom Champion is here, and we have a former two-time singles champion and two-time teams champion, a former teams champion, the current teams champion, and three-time teams champion, the reigning Inner Geekdom, two-time Inner Geekdom champion, and a former singles champion. This is an unbelievable table that we have at the moment. Let's get going.
It's an amazing accumulation of belts. Meanwhile, Christian and I are both wearing basketball shorts. Your first question in this round happens to fall in the category of comedies.
Hell, Christian had 2 belts at one point. Well,
much appreciated for 1 point. In what 1970 film do the staff of a Korean War field hospital use humor and hijinks to keep their sanity in the face of the horrors of war?
What a surprise to see Mara Kanopic. Definitely not one of the announced competitors here. And because you think, hey, IG, but it's great to see her here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And John Roca.
Yes, by Robert Altman. MASH.
Yes, the kid.
MASH.
Yes, Snyder.
MASH.
Mara.
How I like my taters. Mash.
And Ben Bateman.
MASH.
We're all tied up. Here's question number 2. Question number 2. This is dystopian future and time travel. In which Terminator film does Sarah Connor say, "I'm wanted in a couple of states"? 50, actually.
And by my unofficial math, Christian, Griffin Newman, great performance, 24 points. Ethan Irwin, 18. Jacob Blunden, 15 points and 1 iconic moment.
It's going to be hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And we start with the kid.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day?
It is incorrect. Snyder.
Terminator Genesis?
It's incorrect. Mara?
What is wrong with me?
Terminator Dark Fate.
Yes. Ben Bateman?
Nice pull. Mara. Yeah, I got Terminator Dark Fate as well.
All right. Roca.
I'm in the kids' boat. Terminator 2. Sadly.
Wow. So the 2 dungeon members get it right. And now we get to the third question here, Mark.
Do that.
Yeah, this just got interesting. Your next category is in movie quotes. And the quote in question: which animated Disney film has the line, "All it takes is faith and trust"? Oh, and something I forgot, dust. Just a little bit of pixie dust.
So Mara Kanopic and Ben Bateman getting those 2 here, and they see themselves with just a slight lead over the other 3 competitors. And
Disney's version of a meth lab.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. We start with Jeff Snyder.
I don't know. Pinocchio?
It's incorrect. Mara?
Why would it be Pinocchio?
Peter Pan?
Yes. Ben Bateman?
Yeah, I wrote Peter Pan.
That's another one.
Roca?
Nope.
Didn't have it. And the kid?
Peter Pan.
Wow. So now Snyder and Roca battling this out here now because Mara and Ben look to be safe. And we're going to get to the question 4 here. Question 4. All right. This is historical epics. Historical epics. Who stars as a missionary named Sebastião Rodriguez in Martin Scorsese's Silence?
I like that movie. You ever see it?
Yeah, we liked it a lot, actually. Yeah, I think it's underrated.
I spaced on this round. I'm done.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. We start with Mara Kanopic.
I couldn't get it.
Ben Bateman.
Why does it keep writing?
Adam Driver.
That is incorrect. Roca.
Okay. I put Andrew Garfield.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Meyer.
I had Andrew Garfield as well.
Yes, Snyder.
Andrew Garfield.
Okay, so once again, Roca and Snyder. So here is where we stand. So if the kid, Mara, and Ben all miss, and Snyder and Roca get it right, then we could potentially go to a sudden death. But it looks right now Roca and Snyder are going to be battling it out right now. Mark, here is the question.
This one feels a little important, so why not make it in the category of remakes and reboots?
Hooray!
And the question: what Oscar-winning actress plays Aunt May in The Amazing Spider-Man?
So right now, obviously, if Roca and Snyder get this both right, they will both be eliminated. Here we go. And then 5,
Going
4,
off the cliff together.
3,
Sorry.
2, 1. Pens down, please. We start with Ben Bateman.
I wrote Sally Field.
Yes, Roca.
Yep, Sally Field, son.
Brandon Meyer.
I didn't have it. Nope, I blanked on that.
Well, Meyer doesn't have it. Okay, Snyder.
Yeah, I got it. For the record, I knew the ones I got wrong.
Sally Field. All right, and Mara.
Sally Field.
And with that, John Roca, Brendan Meyer, and Jeff Snyder have been eliminated. The dungeon taking a big shot here. Mara Kanopic hitting 4, taking out Roca, Snyder, and the kid. What a massive moment for the dungeon there. Oh, wow. That was impressive. Very impressive.
Proud of you.
Right. Introducing contestant 29, representing the usual suspects, Sassy Stacy Howard. Stacy Howard coming to the free-for-all. Great to see Stacy here. And we are now going to be introducing yet 2 more competitors here with those 3 big eliminations. Introducing contestant 30, representing the usual suspects, making his Schmoedown free-for-all debut, Frankie the Animal Alvarez! Alvarez has made it, and he is here. Stacy Howard, Ben Bateman, Mara Kanopic, and Frankie Alvarez. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are now just 1 competitor away from a table. Introducing contestant 31, representing corruption. She is Lady Justice Marisol McKee. What a table we have here. Marisol McKee, Frankie Alvarez, Stacy Howard, Ben Bateman, and the Inner Geekdom champion of the world, Mara Kanopic.
Be seated, everyone. Be seated.
What a table we have here now. All right, Mark, we are back at it again. That was contestant 31, was Marisol McKee. So we get yet another round. Here we go.
That's right. We're at Reggie Miller's number of contestants and the amount of points everyone's scored. I don't have that kind of numbers, but I do know that the next category is courtroom dramas and legal thrillers. 2 very different genres combined for 1 point. Who plays Avery Toller, Mitch's mentor, in 1993's The Firm? Some debuts here now, Christian, in the free-for-all.
It's like, you want to talk smack, but
5,
it's just a table of nice people.
4,
What are you going to do?
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Start with Stacy Howard.
Dustin Hoffman.
That is incorrect. Frank?
Wild guess. Al Pacino?
Incorrect. Marisol?
Gene Hackman.
Yes. Mara?
Nope.
Ben Bateman.
I got Hackman.
All right, so only Marisol and Ben scoring on that one. Here is the next question. This is monster movies. Okay. Which 1987 film, directed by Fred Decker and co-written by Shane Black, follows a group of kids fighting a group of monsters?
And Christian, there's a chance that Mara had that correct answer and she just didn't want to tell you.
That's very possible.
But how great again is Gene Hackman?
The best. 5, 4, missed him so much. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. We start with the animal.
The Monster Squad?
Yes. Marisol.
Monster Squad.
Mara.
Big old goose egg this round.
And the boss.
I wrote the Monster Squad.
And Stacy.
I didn't have it, Gremlins.
Okay. So at the moment, it is so Stacy and Mara yet to score a point right now. Frank with 1, and both Marisol and Ben Bateman with 2. All right, Mark, the next question. This is question 3.
Yeah, why don't we go over to those independent films that tend to be festival darlings? And the question: which actress stars as the real-life person Molly Bloom in the film Molly's Game? That is Molly spelled M-O-L-L-Y, not to be confused with the Wonder Dog.
It's going to be a tough conversation here with the MVP because, as you know, 5, I'm going to get to this later, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. And we start here. This is question 3, so we start with Marisol.
Jessica Chastain.
Yes. Mara.
Jessica Chastain.
Yes. Ben.
I had Jessica Chastain.
Stacy.
Jessica Chastain.
And the animal.
Jessica Chastain.
Okay, so same thing here. So Frank has 2, both Marisol and Ben 3, and Stacy and Mara tied with 1 as we get to the question. This is question 4. Question 4. Okay. Bill Hader. Now this is the category 2010s. Bill Hader, Kristen Wiig, Jason Bateman, and Nick Frost appeared together in which 2011 comedy? As I was saying, Mark, the MVP is tough because it's not necessarily how many rounds, but it's moments and what you did. And Bibbs had a really big moment with knocking out those people. Blunden had a big moment, so it's going to be interesting. 5, 4, 3.
My vote is Nerd Chronic.
1.
Yes.
True. All right, pens down. This is question 4, so we start with Mara.
No earthly idea. MacGruber?
That's incorrect. Ben?
I wrote the Skeleton Twins.
It's incorrect. Stacy?
I said MacGruber.
Incorrect. Frank?
Ben and I are on the same wavelength. I wrote Skeleton Twins.
And Marisol?
Make that a trio. The Skeleton Twins.
Looking for Paul. Paul was the answer. Paul.
No.
All right. So here is where we stand at the moment. This could be another massive moment because it looks like both Marisol and Ben are going to be safe this round. But if Frank doesn't hit this one and Stacy and Mara do, all 3 will be eliminated. That is one option. There's a few different scenarios, but let's get to this question here, Mark, in the next category.
Yeah, we're going to enter the dark, seedy world of crime film. And for 1 point, and possibly a gigantic shakeup, in what 1990s crime film does Robert De Niro say the line, "There are 3 ways of doing things around here. The right way, the wrong way, and the way that I do it"? And Christian, if you don't use that line when scolding your daughters, I don't know what to tell you.
I think I sent an email to all the managers the other day. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, and we start with Ben Bateman.
I don't think I got it. I wrote analyze this.
That is incorrect. Stacy?
Heat?
It's incorrect. Frank?
I also wrote Heat.
Incorrect. Marisol?
Cape Fear.
And Mara?
I have no idea. I just wrote Taxi Driver because I think that's a movie.
We were looking for Casino, but with that, Mara Canopic and Stacey Howard have been eliminated. Great showing there by Mara Canopic, and it's always good to see Stacey Howard as we now getting closer and closer to the end as we have now reached contestant 32.
Introducing contestant number 32, representing the Finstock Exchange. This is Kimberly Taylor Foster.
Kimberly Foster, aka Kim Midas, has arrived in the Schmoedown, ladies and gentlemen. We know it is late there, so we thank you for joining us on the Schmoedown.
Good evening.
Good evening indeed. Thank you, Kim. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Kim has arrived. The exchange being represented here again.
Introducing contestant 33,
Oyama!
representing Swag. He is the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Champion of the World, Prime Time Oyama!
Paul Oyama has arrived, and the table is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. All right, Mark. So Paul Oyama is here. Kim Foster is here, and we have our table as we get to the first question.
That's right. I'm looking at these 5 competitors, Christian. This may be the most distance geographically of any 5, but the virtual world unites us all as we move on to your first question in this round. And that is in... These movies make a little bit of money. MCU and Marvel standalone movies in the category we call Marvel movies. And here it is. When released from prison, where is Scott Lang working where they always find out?
This has been a hell of an event so far. Crazy moments, crazy
We
surprise.
are
Big performance.
really good at our job.
Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and hands up, and we start with Kim.
Baskin Robbins always finds out.
Baskin Robbins.
Yes, it is. The animal.
The best rainbow sherbet in the game, Baskin Robbins.
Lady Justice.
Soda Diner.
Is correct. Prime time.
They do always find out. Baskin Robbins.
And the boss.
If I could answer with anywhere near as nice of an accent as Kim, but I can't, so I said Baskin Robbins.
Baskin Robbins it is. All right. So only Marisol missing on that one. And so we have a 4-way tie as we get to question 2. Question 2. This is in the realm of Stephen King. Who directed Stand By Me?
All right, really tough question for you now, Christian.
Yeah.
Better version of the song Stand By Me. Ben E. King's original or John Lennon's cover? Go.
Benny King. Sorry. 5, 4,
Fair.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Please, hands up. And Frank.
No, I had nothing.
Marisol.
Rob Reiner.
Yes. Prime time.
Rob Reiner.
Ben.
Yeah, I wrote Rob Reiner.
And Kim.
Rob Reiner.
Okay, so Kim with 2, and Marisol and Frank are now tied as we get to question 3.
That's right, and very quietly, Ben Bateman has accumulated 20 total points by my very unofficial count. So we progress to the category of Pixar movies. For a point, who voices the main character, Joe, in the film Soul?
So this is, again, a great number here to have coming in late. And already Kim has gotten 2 points, starting up 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And we start with Lady Justice.
Jamie Foxx.
Yes, prime time.
Double X, Jamie Foxx.
Bateman.
Didn't know that.
Jamie Foxx.
Kim.
Jamie Foxx.
And the animal.
Jamie Foxx.
Okay, so Kim Paul and Ben all have 3. Marisol and Frank battling it out here as we get to question number 4. This is new releases. Bill and Ted are unknowingly sent to steal a song from the home of which famous real-life rock star in Bill and Ted Face the Music?
And we get to the first question that Mark knew today.
Probably should have seen it last.
Did you know this one?
I don't know why. Just skipped
Nice. 5.
Who are you talking to?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. Pens down, hands up, and we start with primetime.
Yeah, I guess Alice Cooper. That's not
Incorrect. Bateman?
I wrote Billy Idol.
Incorrect. Kim?
Is it Jimi Hendrix?
It's incorrect. Frank?
Guess D. Snyder.
It's incorrect. And Marisol?
Billy Idol.
No, we're looking for Dave Grohl.
I got it. I cleared the field.
Almost wrote that. Damn.
All right. So, again,
I like the D. Snyder guess, though. That's a good guess. That's fantastic.
Jimi Hendrix was in the film. So I was close to this. So we have right now Kim, Primetime, and Ben with 3. Frank and Marisol are fighting it out here. And they both get it correct. They'll both be eliminated, unless, of course, the other 3 get it wrong. But here is the question, Mark. Here is the question. This is the last one.
Yeah, it's a big one, too. So we take one step out of the Bill and Ted realm, but we keep the other one firmly planted in science fiction movies. And for 1 point, which could change a lot of things, the question: who plays Nora Price, a mechanical engineer on the Kepler in Underwater? And Christian, I don't know if this is true. I'm being told in my ear Marisol's pen is actually the one used to sign the Declaration of Independence.
5.
How'd you know?
3.
She stole it from Nick Cage.
1. All right, pens down, hands up. We start with
You beat me to the punch.
Ben Bateman.
I wrote Kristen Stewart.
Yes. Kimberly.
Kristen Stewart.
Yes. Animal.
Marisol, if I'm going down, you're coming with me. Kristen Stewart.
And Marisol.
I resent that, Alvarez.
Kristen Stewart. And Primetime.
One of our best working actresses, Kristen Stewart.
And with that, Frankie Alvarez and Marisol McKee have been eliminated. So, Kim stays in. Primetime is in, and Bateman, number 24, is still in there. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Introducing contestant 34, representing the usual suspects. She is the Boston Badass Paige from Penny.
Paige has made it to the free-for-all, and very interesting, she's on the table with Ben Bateman. On the table with Bateman.
It's my time, man, to show you.
What up, Boston?
All right, so Paige has made it. That's contestant 34. That's contestant 34. We are almost at the end. We're almost at the end. 34 out of 40. And here is competitor 35.
Introducing contestant 35, representing the dead.
Is it Kristen?
The Powder King! Oh, Preston!
Paul is in the free-for-all with a wonderful haircut. I mean, just wonderful, sir. Wonderful.
Yeah, well, listen, the first event I ever attended, I was, it was a free-for-all. Greg Alba looked like Bradley Cooper. Snyder looked like, Eli Roth. I figure I'd do a costume. Nobody else did it, so, all right, well, it's just me. That's fine. That's fine.
All right, Mark. So our competitors are ready to go. The next round of the free-for-all continues. Here is the next category.
That's right. It's the logo that gets me the most excited to see a movie, Lucasfilm. And for 1 point, George Lucas directed what 1973 coming-of-age film that was the first produced by Lucasfilm? And Paul Preston, a pen to rival that of Marisol's, Christian.
Yeah, I think he probably stole it from her. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. We start with Kim.
American
I got nothing.
Paige.
Well, I know it's not right, but I do love Star Wars, so.
Preston.
American Graffiti.
Yes.
American
Paul.
We didn't need more of it. American Graffiti.
And Bateman.
Come on, Ben.
Yeah, I wrote American.
I wrote American Graffiti.
He's still doing it. All right, he likes to count.
I can't count the clock down. I can't do it. I got to do something to annoy you guys, right?
All right, so here is the next question, Mark. This is question 2. This is question 2 in this round, and we're going back to the Planet of the Apes. Going back to Planet of the Apes. Okay. Who plays the character of John Landon, who runs the ape sanctuary that Caesar is sent to in Rise of the Planet of the Apes?
Still think, call me crazy, missed opportunity to not have the Apes and the Vacation franchises cross over with National Lampoon's Vacation to the Planet of the Apes.
They're working on it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up. Pens down, hands up. And we start with Paige.
I only got James down.
Paul Preston.
Is it David Oyelowo?
It is incorrect. Prime time.
Filthy Mudblood. Tom Felton.
That is incorrect. And Ben Bateman.
I couldn't pull it. Nope.
Kim.
Brian Cox.
Yes, Kim is the one to get that one. Kim hits that, and because of it, it is now Kim, Preston, Primetime, and Bateman all tied at 1. Paige with 0 at the moment. This is question 3.
I knew it was Brian
Sports.
Cox, but I
Yeah, it's the category of athletic films. Which acclaimed sports drama has main characters named Maggie Fitzgerald and Frankie Dunn?
You know what? I think I know this one.
And Christian, in the immortal words of Brian Cox, spicy McNuggets.
Well done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. We start with Paul Preston.
I don't believe I got it. Is it all the right moves?
It's incorrect. Paul Oyama.
This is also wrong, the natural.
No, Ben Bateman.
I wrote Seabiscuit.
No, Kim.
$1 Million Baby.
It is. Kim hits it again, and Paige.
I promise y'all, I put whip it.
Whip it. All right, so
good pull.
How about what a pull by Kim as she just nails the last 2, and it is Kim in the lead here with 2. Paige has 0 at the moment. Both Pauls with 1, and Bateman with 1 as we get to question 4. Question 4. And here is the category. It is mystery films. Mystery films. Okay. What year saw the release of Sidney Lumet's Murder on the Orient Express? Sidney Lumet, excuse me.
Christian, I look at Paul Preston right now, and I just want him to sell me a shrubbery.
A shrubbery!
Well, I don't know, man. I wouldn't go in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. We start with Paul Oyama.
1974.
Yes. Bateman.
Yep, 1974.
Kim.
1978.
Well, just missed. Paige.
1974.
Nice. And Paul Preston.
I had 68.
Ooh, wow. So Paige and Paul Preston now fighting to survive. So if Paige hits it and Preston hits it, they're both gone. So here is the question mark. This is question number 5.
Yeah, this is like when you're on the baseball diamond and there's like 38 possibilities of what to do with the ball if it gets hit your way. So let's find out. It is in the category of coming of age films. Let's all grow up together. What 1991 coming of age film stars Anna Klumsky, Macaulay Culkin, and Dan Aykroyd?
So this is really a battle right now between, potentially Paige and Paul. We'll see what happens.
My pen is running out of ink here. I'm going to maybe need to go to a later color.
4,
Roger that.
3, 2, 1. Pen down, please. Ben Bateman.
I'm going to show it real close so you can see it's there. My Girl.
We got it.
Yes. Kim.
It's not the one I was thinking.
My girl.
Yes. Paige.
I did not have it, so I did a bunch of scribbles because I wrote Home Alone 2.
Paul to stay in the game.
Ooh, my girl.
Paul stays in the game. And primetime.
He can't see without his glasses. My girl.
And with that, Paige Frabetti has been eliminated. Wow. So how about the performance here so far by the rookie, Kim? We have not seen her so far, and she is showing, look at that. 3 points for both Kim, Paul, and Ben in that round. And now we get to our next competitor.
Let me stop you right there.
Introducing contestant 36. Representing corruption. He is the former two-time movie trivia Schmoedown team champion of the world and the former two-time movie trivia Schmoedown inner geekdom champion of the world, Mike the Killer Kalinowski.
4 people left. 4 people left.
Kalinowski has arrived, and it's the second time he's in the free-for-all with Paul Oyama. Last time they were on, it went Kalinowski's way. What way will it go this time?
How is everyone doing? We good? You know, I didn't want to do this, but they said, come on and just have some fun, and I see everyone here, and I don't like any of you, so this is not going to be very fun for me. I'm sorry. I mean, Skybound asked me to do this with my shirt off to get some ratings for people, so that's why I'm here for the viewers. So I love you, Mark, of course, buddy.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're all right
why is your shirt still on?
Well, I'm more than just a pretty face, Ben. I'm more than just a pretty face.
Oh, okay, great.
Right.
I can't
That's
wait
what the
to see what
season's
you are.
about.
So great.
Oh, boy.
So great.
Oh, boy.
All right, so the two-time Inner Geekdom and Teams champion is here, and now we will get to the free-for-all. Mark, this is question number 1.
That's right, Ben. Please don't feed the squirrels any more than they already eat. Your category. First question in this round is in the category of black cinema, and the question: who plays the main protagonist, Trey Styles, in the film Boys in the Hood? Coming down the wire here, Christian. The Coors Light Mountains have gone from blue to purple.
And how about Kim? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pens down, please, and we start with Kim.
Is it Cuba Gooding Jr.?
It is. Mike Kalinowski.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Paul Preston.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Paul Oyama.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
And Ben Bateman.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Okay. So now we get to our next category. This is in the realm of DC movies. DC movies.
Oh.
All right, here we go.
Oh.
Here is the category. Oh, excuse me, here's the question in DC movies. Who plays talk show host Murray Franklin in Joker?
The subject of a recent episode of Rotten Tomatoes is wrong, with special guest Robert Butler III.
What a scrap it is, though, Mark, as we get to the end here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Pens down. Hands up, and we start with Mike Kalinowski.
That's live.
Robert De Niro.
Bobby D. Robert De Niro.
Paul Preston.
Robert De Niro.
Primetime.
Robert De Niro.
Ben Bateman.
Robert De Niro.
And Kim.
Robert De Niro.
Yes, it is. All right, so we're all tied up so far at 2 apiece, Mark, as we get to our next question.
And can I just say, I've never heard a more lovely accent than that of Paul the Powder Keg Preston. Just gorgeous.
Really good. Really good. All right, here we go.
The category is adventure films. And for 1 point, in Willow, what must Warwick Davis's character protect at all costs from the evil queen? They remaking this? What's the latest?
TV show.
Okay.
On Disney Plus, yeah.
I'm in.
Me too. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Hands up. Pens down, Ben. And we start with Paul Preston.
Is it Baby?
Is. Yeah.
A young girl?
Yep.
Yeah, that works. Ben Bateman?
I wrote the baby Alora Dannon.
Works. Kim?
Baby.
Yep. And Mike Kalinowski?
It's an infant, and the correct term is it was a daikini.
Wow.
It's also good.
I almost want to either give him 3 points or take away 3 points.
We're all tied up. All right, here's the next question. This is question 4. It's martial arts movies. Which actress stars in the films Yes, Madam, Super Cop, and Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
I have no idea, so this is going to be
3 is lighting up the scoreboard like Steph Curry currently, Christian. Who's going to be the first of 4?
It's a good battle so far. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And we start with Paul Oyama.
Michelle Yeoh.
Yes. Ben Bateman.
Michelle Yeoh.
Yes. Kim.
Gong Li.
Missed that. And Mike.
Michelle Yeoh.
Yes. Paul Preston.
Michelle Yeoh.
Okay, so now Kim is in danger here. She has to hit this and hope some other people miss in order to take some people out with her. And here is the question. Mark, this is question 5.
That's right, everyone watching at home, this is where things can get nutty, so buckle up because we're about to enter the world of romantic comedies. And for possibly the biggest point of the match thus far, where do Jay Baruchel and his best friend work? In the 2010 film, She's Out of My League.
What an interesting
Woo!
question here.
Fortunes could change.
Big time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. We start with Ben Bateman.
I wrote them all.
It's incorrect. Kim.
Another guess, TGI Fridays.
That's incorrect. Kalinowski.
Is that a record store?
It's incorrect. Paul.
No idea. Best Buy.
Incorrect. And Primetime.
So close to getting eliminated, everyone else. The airport.
It is correct. But with that, Kim has been eliminated. Kim Midas, thank you so much. What an absolutely incredible performance by Kim Foster. That was a great debut as she now has been eliminated, and we find ourselves nearing the end, ladies and gentlemen.
Introducing contestant 37. Representing the Quirky Mercs. She is the Siren, Sabrina Ramirez.
Sabrina,
it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's good to see you. Good to have you in the free-for-all. And what an opportunity it is at the moment here as you are on the table towards the end. So congratulations.
Yeah, it's going to be a blast. Let's go.
Sabrina Ramirez is on the table, Mark, and now we keep on going. Here is the next question.
Yep, we are going to pick it up and take it from the world of the 1980s. And the question: what 1986 coming-of-age film begins with the narrated line, "I was 12 going on 13, the first time I saw a dead human being"? Well, that took a turn.
Yeah, I know.
Thought we were going to talk about riding a bike or something.
Sad. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. We start with Sabrina.
Stand by me.
Yes. Mike Kalinowski.
Nice.
Stand by me.
Paul Preston.
Stand by me.
Sure that movie came out
Oyama.
in 5.
Stand by me.
Bateman.
Stand by me.
Okay, so we are now all tied up here with 1 apiece as we get to question number 2. And that is in the realm of Star Wars. Okay. Which Star Wars film features the following line? "There you are. I'm standing by as you requested. Although there's a problem on the horizon, there's no horizon." One more time. What Star Wars film features the line, "There you are. I'm standing by as you requested, although there's a problem on the horizon. There's no horizon." Give him a little extra.
Seems like it would be an issue.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. We start with Mike Kalinowski.
I did not get it. I'm sorry.
All right, Preston.
Is it Rogue One?
It is. Paul.
Thank you, Laura Kelly. Rogue One, A Star Wars Story.
Yes. Bateman.
Nope, didn't have it.
Sabrina.
Rogue One.
Wow. All right, so Sabrina with 2, Preston with 2, Oyama with 2, and Kalinowski and Bateman in trouble here with 1. And here is the next question. This is from Mark, period piece and costume dramas.
Yeah. My favorite kind of movies. And for 1 point, the question: Daniel Day-Lewis, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Winona Ryder star in what 1993 period piece? How much do you think a pair of shoes cobbled by Daniel Day-Lewis go for?
Right now, 23 grand. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. This is question 3, so we go with Paul Preston.
The Age of Innocence?
Yes. Oyama.
This movie rules. The Age of Innocence.
Yes. Bateman.
The Age of Innocence.
Yes. Sabrina.
Didn't get it. Little Women.
Okay, and Mike.
I put Dangerous Liaisons.
All right, so
As
Mike
I wrote it. Damn it.
Mike finds himself in trouble now because Mike has 1, Bateman and Sabrina tied at 2, and both Pauls with 3. Here is question 4. This is classics. Okay, here you go. What 1932 gangster film starring Paul Muni had a remake in the 1980s that starred Al Pacino?
And Christian, you look at the two Pauls trying to secure their position, but it's jockeying for position between Ramirez, Kalinowski, and Bateman.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, hands up, please. We start with Oyama.
I preferred this original, actually. Scarface.
Yes. Bateman.
Oddly enough, exactly 51 years apart. Scarface.
Yes. Sabrina.
Can't believe I missed that. I guess Casino.
Oh, and Kalinowski.
Scarface.
Yes. And Preston.
Scarface.
Wow. All right. So this is where we stand right now. If Sabrina and Mike both get it right, then they are both eliminated. Although, if one gets it right and the other misses, then that person would be eliminated. Here is the question mark.
It's in the category of young adult adaptations. For the points, Alex Pettifer, Teresa Palmer, Diana Agron, and Timothy Olyphant appear in what 2011 young adult film directed by DJ Caruso?
So this could be a crazy moment here. Either we're going to see the exit of both Sabrina and Mike, or one or the other. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. We start with Ben Bateman.
Is it The Fifth Wave?
It is not. Sabrina.
Beautiful Creatures.
It is not. Mike Kalinowski.
I don't know if I've got the title right, but I know it's Mr. John Roca. I Am Number 4.
That is correct. Paul Preston.
Same. I Am Number 4.
Yes, and Primetime.
I've read all 10 of these books. I Am Number 4.
And with that, Sabrina Ramirez has been eliminated. Mike Kalinowski survives by the skin of his teeth. Unbelievable there. Wow, that was a very lucky moment for Mike Kalinowski.
And Ben Bateman, Christian. That could have been a triple possible.
That's true. That's true. Yes, Ben Bateman survives another round. Ben Bateman also should be noted has been in there. He is number 24, has been in there for quite a while now. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Introducing contestant 38. Representing the Stars.
Is it Alex Damon? Wait a minute.
She is.
Oh no.
Janine the Machine.
This is going to be interesting because Janine the Machine made some problems for the contestants 2 years ago and almost won the whole damn thing. So here she is, Janine the Machine, representing the Rockstars. Always great to see you, Janine.
Hey.
It's your idea to change the name.
All right,
What do you
Janine.
think, Janine? You good with my whiteboard? Is the size of it okay for you, or do you want to talk about it? What are you thinking?
I mean, why is your board bigger than your pants?
You know,
Are you trying to compensate or something?
Mike already made that joke on Twitter. So you guys are just it's a lot of fun you're having over there.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun actually.
Here we go. The smack talk is beginning already.
Now I'm liking this. Now I'm having fun because Janine's here. It's like Ebony and Ivory, her and I. This is wonderful.
Again, not this again.
All right, here we go.
And I'm all out of white bread.
Let's start, Mark, with the first question.
Oh, thought you'd never ask. The category is romance. Aw. And for a point, your question.
So Ben and Janine,
Which actress starred in the romantic-themed films The Vow, The Time Traveler's Wife, and About Time?
Remember, Janine was with Dan Murrell and Bibbs and JTE and that and Free for All just a couple years ago.
Yeah,
almost got to the end there. 5, 4.
We were so young.
2, 1. Pens down. Speaking of Janine.
Rachel McAdams.
Yes, Mike.
Dr. Christine Palmer herself, Rachel McAdams.
Paul Preston.
Rachel McAdams.
Prime time.
All these time travel movies. When is she gonna get to time travel? Rachel McAdams.
And Ben Bateman.
Rachel McAdams.
Okay, we're all tied up, and now we get to our next question. This is biopics. Biopics. Here we go. Okay. Chadwick Boseman plays which famous singer in the film Get On Up?
Get up, get on up. Get up, get on
Christian, I have an announcement to make. I think I'm officially going to get off the hill of pronouncing it biopics. I'm sorry, everyone.
Done with it?
What?
It's biopics.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up. Mike?
I couldn't write it fast enough. I couldn't get it.
Paul?
James Brown.
Yes. Prime time?
James Brown.
Yep.
Get up,
Bateman?
get on up.
I had James Brown.
And Janine?
James Brown.
Okay, so only Mike misses that one as we get to our next question. This is question 3, Mark.
And it's a good one in the category of fantasy films.
Fantastic coffee.
For 1 point, in Conan the Destroyer, which wrestler plays Dagoth that goes from a human form to a monstrous entity? And the same could be said for Christian when he doesn't get his sandwich on time.
That's 100% true.
The monster.
Yeah, you think I was going to deny that? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please, and Paul Preston.
Hulk Hogan.
It's incorrect. Prime time?
I believe that's Andre the Giant.
Yes, it is. Ben Bateman.
Yeah, didn't have it.
Janine.
Andre the Giant.
Yes, and Kalinowski.
But they won the peanut? Andre the Giant.
Different movie, but yes, same person. So that is correct. All right, so Janine with 3, Kalinowski with 2, Preston with 2, Oyama 3, and Bateman 2. All right, so here is the next question. This is question 4. This is from Transformers. In Transformers Dark of the Moon, at which famous Washington, D.C. location did Carly Spencer and Sam Witwicky meet?
And shout out to our own Barbarian for that Conan question. Congratulations. I hope it makes up for Michigan not quite reaching the Final Four.
Oh, you're so mean. 5.
I was rooting for him.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, Paul Oyama.
I had the Lincoln Memorial.
It's incorrect. Ben Bateman?
I wrote the White House.
Yes. Janine?
I also had Lincoln Memorial.
Damn.
Correct. Kalinowski?
I hadn't watched it yet, and I put the Smithsonian.
Preston?
I put Washington Monument.
Wow, so only Bateman gets that one. So right now we got Janine with 3. So right now it's Preston and Kalinowski fighting it out here with question 5. This is going to be a big one here.
That's right. We have Janine, Oyama, and it appears Bateman are all safe. Kalinowski, Preston on more precarious ground. The category is horror movies. And for 1 point, how many times has Anthony Hopkins portrayed the character of Hannibal Lecter on the big screen?
Janine coming on fire in here.
I think she probably watched game tape of last Free For All Live we did too.
Probably 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. We start with Ben Bateman.
I have 3.
Yes. Janine.
3.
Yes. Mike.
Nah, I had 2.
Preston.
3.
And Paul Yama.
3.
And with that, Mike Kalinowski has been eliminated. Kalinowski out, but Ben Bateman, number 24, is still in there. This is the best free-for-all performance of his career. Paul Preston, Paul Oyama, and Janine the Machine are still on the table as we now move to contestant 39.
Introducing contestant 39, representing Swag. She is the meme queen, Jen Kemp.
Hello. Jen Kemp making her second free-for-all appearance here, and now she battles against Janine the Machine, Ben Bateman, Paul Preston, and Paul Oyama.
Christian, what a show and an event we've had so far. Welcome to Jen Kemp, Janine the Machine, firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Paul the Powder Keg has survived by the skin of his teeth more than once so far, but he is still here, and Bateman and Oyama putting on quite a show as they are our two longest tenured current competitors. We go to begin the rounds in the category of the 2000s.
All right, the 2000s, Mark. Yes, we start right now with this. This is, remember, Jen Kemp was number 39. 40 is right around the corner. All right, Mark.
As is our next bathroom break. And for 1 point, the question. What is the subtitle of the 2009 sequel to Transformers?
And those Transformers, lots of Transformers in this match, and
well, you're a big fan, of course.
And they also made it into Inner Geekdom this year too, so they've been around, these Transformers. And 5.
Congrats to the
subtitle. Just need the subtitle.
2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. Hands up, and we start with Janine.
Revenge of the Fallen?
Yes. And Jen.
Age of Extinction.
No, Paul Preston.
Yeah, but I had Rise of the Fallen, which makes more sense.
Oyama.
The worst one, Revenge of the Fallen.
Yes.
Revenge of the Fallen. Paul, it looks like you and I missed the memo. There were costumes required, apparently. I don't know.
All right, so
I've been in the Phantom Zone for 3 hours. I wanted to be comfortable.
So at the moment, Janine the Machine, Paul Oyama, and Ben Bateman all tied up. And here is the second question. Action movies. Action movies is the next one. And the question is, what is the name of the location that was invaded by terrorists on Christmas Eve in 1988's Die Hard?
Christian, it appears that the Coyote is making a movement to have Transformers be the MVP of this free-for-all. Ben Bateman might have something to say about that.
Yeah, 4. Ben Bateman's been there a long time. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. Hands up. We start with Jen Kemp.
Nakatomi Plaza?
Yes. Paul Preston.
Nakatomi Plaza Tower.
Paul Yama.
Nakatomi Plaza.
Bateman.
The Nakatomi Plaza.
Janine.
Nakatomi Plaza.
It is indeed. So Janine with 2, Kemp and Preston with 1, and Oyama and Bateman still with 2 as we get to our next question.
And that is in the category of, hey, we're back to wrestlers in film. And here we are. Hulk Hogan has a cameo as himself. In which film in the Muppets franchise in which he is revealed to be part of a secret government organization?
What a phenomenal question this is.
I love it.
Look at the grin on Chris. I'm glad that we make you happy once in a while.
That's a great question. PJ is laughing like a pig in flop right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. And for this one, we start with Paul Preston.
The Great Muppet Caper.
That is incorrect. Paul Oyama.
I think this is wrong. The Muppets Take Manhattan.
It's incorrect. Bateman.
I wrote Muppets in Space.
That is correct. And then Janine.
I didn't have it.
And Kemp.
It's Muppets from Space.
At the moment, it is Janine the Machine with 2, Jen Kemp with 2, Preston with 1, Oyama with 2, and Bateman with 3. All right, here is the next question. Here's the next question.
Can I call you?
And it's in a category of scores and soundtracks.
Scores and soundtracks. All right, here we go.
An important point. One of Christian's favorite categories features this question. In Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing, the iconic opening credits feature Rosie Perez dancing to what famous hip-hop song? We need the song, not the artist or artists.
All right, here we go.
Only one competitor.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We are not working on past precedent managers and peanut gallery in the chat. And we start with, at that moment, we start with Primetime Paul Oyama.
I had Fight the Power.
Yes. Ben Bateman.
Didn't have it.
Janine the Machine.
Fight the Power.
Yes. Jen Kemp.
Rosie Perez sure can dance. Fight the Power.
Yes. And Paul Preston.
Fight the Power.
That's it. All right. So right now we have Janine the Machine, Jen Kemp, Oyama, and Bateman all with 3, and Paul Preston with 2 as we get to question number 5 here, Mark.
Christian, there's a guy, goes by 007. His real name is Jimmy Bond, and that's the category. In the world of James Bond, who directed the film The Man with the Golden Gun? And fans might have lost their minds if Kalinowski was still in this competition, Christian.
Yeah, exactly. Sure will. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Hands up, and we start with.
James got it.
Ben Bateman.
I didn't. I couldn't get there fast enough to write it.
All right, and Janine the Machine.
Didn't have it.
Jen Kemp.
Nothing.
Paul Preston.
Is it Guy Hamilton?
It is, and Paul Oyama.
I guess we're going to sudden death. I had John Glenn.
Oh my God! And so with that, we are going to a sudden death round, our first one of the event so far. So, Mark, how does sudden death go?
Sudden death is a whole lot of fun, and don't worry, competitors. This time it's only 3 questions. So actually, each one's more important, which might make you more nervous. 3 questions. Each one is worth a point. The match will play out in this round as it always has, where we will ask the 3 questions in subsequent order. I'll take question 1 and 3. Christian will handle number 2, and at the end, we'll see where the chips fall.
All right, so here we go, Mark. Question number 1.
And that's in the world of animated movies, drawn by hand or on a computer, possibly stop motion. Here's your question. What is the name of the utopian destination that the dinosaurs are looking for in 1988's The Land Before Time? And with that, Mark is out.
Yeah, who knows?
I think I've ever seen it.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. Hands up. And we start with Janine.
I just said the green place.
That is incorrect. Jen Kemp.
I think it's the Great Valley.
That is correct. Paul
Preston. Peaceful Valley.
Incorrect. Primetime.
I did not have it.
And Ben.
Didn't have it.
Thank you, Jenny Nicholson.
Jen Kemp up by 1 here with 2 questions left to go in this sudden death. All right, comic book movies. Here we go. What British thespian played Dr. Edward Bailey, a brilliant physicist assigned to an asylum for the criminally insane in Red 2?
That was a great read by you, partner. I know it's been a long day, a lot of big words in there, multiple syllables. You crushed it, kid.
Yep. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. We start with Jen Kemp.
Anthony Hopkins?
Yes. Paul Preston.
I have the other Hannibal.
Primetime.
Anthony Hopkins.
Ben Bateman.
Lucky guess. I got Hopkins.
And Janine.
No, I also had Brian Cox.
Wow. All right. So the way that it's going to work at the moment here is this is the final question in the sudden death. If Oyama and Bateman both miss, and Janine and Preston both hit, they'll all be eliminated, and Kemp will survive. Here is the next question, Mark. This is from directors.
That's quite a hypothesis you posed there, Christian, but it could happen. Let's find out in 15 seconds after I read this question from directors. How many films in the overall X-Men Wolverine franchise did James Mangold direct? Nice sprawling query there to close out this sudden death round. Will it be the last sudden death we see today?
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. We start with Paul Preston.
2.
That is correct. Primetime.
2.
Yes. Bateman.
2.
Janine.
2.
Yep. And Jen Kemp.
2.
And with that, Paul Preston and Janine the Machine have been eliminated. All right, so continuing on here, ladies and gentlemen, we are continuing to move.
Introducing contestant 40.
I got 40 points.
Representing
and now we got
the star.
Alex Damon.
He is the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Star Wars Champion of the World, Alex the Demon Damon.
Alex Damon making his way to the free-for-all. Unbelievable. Good to have the former champ here making his way in IG. And all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting word. I'm getting word that there's one more person.
What?
Getting word there's one more person coming in.
No way.
Oh, all right. Well, we have 41 apparently.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing number 41.
He is the trending nightmare, Flaus.
What is he doing in there?
Mr. Flirts and Flaus, you weren't supposed to be here. What are you doing here?
I just want to be here, that's why.
Well, I know you wanted to be here, but you just kind of made your way. Who do you know? What happened?
That's what he wants. You silly stinker. Go on with the show.
Okay, we'll go on with the show. All right. Well, thank you to be here. So it's nice to have Flirt and Flaus here. And the Flirt and Flaus has made it.
Hey, Christian, I'm just going to jump in here. Flaus, I've been a big fan for a long time. I've always wanted to meet you, and I'm really, really honored to be able to work with you. I hope that's okay for me to say that here publicly.
Das ist gut, Ben Bateman. Good luck.
You too, buddy.
All right, here we go. Here is the first question here, Mark.
That's right, Christian, and it is, first of all, welcome, Flaus. In the category of thrillers.
Who saw that coming? Not me.
On our hands right now. For a point, who plays TV news producer Nina Romina in 2014's Nightcrawler? This is the final setup, Christian. Just sit back and observe with wonder.
Here we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down. And we start with Alex Damon.
Complete guess, Vera Farmiga.
That is incorrect. All right. So Jen Kemp.
Rene Russo?
Yes. Flaus.
Sally Field.
That is incorrect. Paul Oyama.
Rene Russo.
Yes. Ben Bateman.
Rene Russo.
Yes. All right. So now we see ourselves at the moment. It is both the Flaus and Alex Damon with 0, and Bateman, Kemp, and Oyama with one apiece. All right, here we go. Here's the next one. Wizarding World. The Wizarding World. Here it is. In the Harry Potter films, what is the name of the skeletal winged horse-like creatures that are only visible to those who have witnessed death?
These films run in Germany, Christian? Do we know? Do we have intel on that?
We're going to find out in a second. 5,
magic in Germany,
4,
darling.
3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. And we start with Jen Kemp.
You're not crazy. I can see them too. Thestrals.
Yes. Flaus?
Just the same
Oh,
as
of
I
course,
am.
they're screechers.
Oh, that was incorrect.
Not
Flaus.
screechers?
No, sorry, Flaus. Oyama?
The Thestrals, Harry.
Thestrals.
Yes. Bateman?
Nope.
And Damon?
Thestrals.
Yes. All right. All right. So now we get to question number 3. Question number 3.
We go from the Wizarding World to disaster films. No, these are not about the Fantastic Beast movies. Your question, 4 points.
Nice job.
Which actress plays a small town mayor opposite Pierce Brosnan in Dante's Peak?
I don't know.
Flaus looking to get on the board here.
Any points at all.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, and we start with Flaus. Nothing. That's so nice. Thank you, Flaus.
I believe that's a sad face.
I think so. Prime time.
You chose the wrong questions.
I said Helen Hunt. That's wrong.
I think you're fine, Paul. Ben Bateman.
I wrote Linda Hamilton.
Yes, that's correct. Damon.
Thought that too late. Same.
Okay. So you also missed. All right. So only Bateman.
Jen.
Jen Kemp.
Linda Hamilton. I got it too.
Right. So, I thought you already got it. I already gave it to you. So we have Jen Kemp who hits it and Bateman. So right now, only the Flaus has a big goose egg at the moment, and we get to question 4. Question 4. All right. Here we go. This is in modern classics. Okay. Forrest Gump is shot in which body part while in combat in Vietnam in Forrest Gump?
Looks like we could be heading to an extra round, at least one of them, but you never know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pens down, pens down. And we start here with Paul Oyama.
Shoulder?
Is incorrect. Bateman?
His butt?
Yes. Damon?
Damn it. He specifically says the buttocks.
Yes. Kemp.
He gets all the ice cream he wants in the buttocks.
And Flirt and Flaus.
His booty.
That's right. So even though it's booty and buttocks, I guess we'll get a challenge from the chat room on that too.
Shame.
Yeah,
Language
sorry.
difference.
Yes, buttocks.
I was going to say popo.
All right, so here we go. Here's the final question here. This is the final question in round 5. Round
Could be a lot riding on this, Christian. If Zaflurton gets it and the rest of the field struggles, we could see a few competitors eliminated here. It's in the category of war films, and here we are. Tom Cruise plays Ron Kovic, a veteran of what war in the Oliver Stone film Born on the 4th of July?
Damn, Margaret's dying.
I will say it's Flaus's first point ever in the free-for-all, and he's got it because of the butt call. So there you go.
I gotta switch to a different color, but I still wrote it down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, starting with Ben Bateman.
I got Vietnam.
That is correct. Alex Damon.
I went Korean.
Jen Kemp.
Vietnam War.
Yes. Flaus.
He's no fortunate son. Vietnam War.
Yes. And Oyama.
Vietnam.
Yes. And with that, Zaflurt and Flaus and Alex Damon have been eliminated. All right. So this is the final 3, ladies and gentlemen. The final 3. It's Paul Oyama. It's Ben Bateman. It's Jen Kemp. The final 3. All right, Mark. Here we go.
That's right. This is going to be a 5-question round because a competitor, or 2 competitors in this case, were eliminated. After these 5 questions, should a competitor be eliminated, we will progress to another 5-question round between the 2 remaining competitors. However, if it ends up being a tie between all 3 competitors, we will go to sudden death for 3 questions, in which case 1 competitor will eventually be eliminated.
All right, well,
And if 2 people tie for last, it's over, right? Just double checking.
If 2 people are tied for last?
Yeah,
Then
and
that's
it's-
it.
Yeah, then it's over. Yeah, just check. Just
Then
double
it's
check.
donezo.
All right. Here we
Category to kick us off is Disney movies. And the question: what 1993 Disney movie is a remake of Disney's The Incredible Journey? Which I guess could have also been a remakes and reboots question, but we pay tribute to the mouse.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands up, please. And we start with Ben Bateman.
I wrote Homeward Bound.
Yes. Oyama.
Homeward Bound.
Yes. And Kemp.
Homeward Bound.
Tied up. All right. Here we go. Here is question 2. All right. Alien and Predator. Alien and Predator is the next one. Okay. In Alien Covenant, which DCEU actor plays Christopher Oram, the first mate of the ship who is married to Corinne?
And Christian, while my thoughts might be escaping Homeward Bound, these 3 competitors just thinking about possibly being the free-for-all 4 champion.
Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Hands up. Pens down, hands up. We start with prime time.
Billy Crudup?
Yes. Jen Kemp.
No, Michael Pena.
Bateman.
Billy Crudup.
Yes. So Bateman and Oyama tie up here. All right. Here is the next question, Mark. This is category 3.
That's right. It's spy movies. And here we are. For 1 point, the question. 1 actor and 1 actress have appeared in both the Bourne and Mission Impossible series. Name either one of them, but please not both, just one. Write down 2 names. You gotta do it again. Just the one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. Hands up. We start with Jen Kemp.
Bing Rames.
It's incorrect. Bateman.
Jeremy Renner.
Yes. Oyama.
Jeremy Renner.
Yes. All right. So we now get to our next question. Our next question
Who's
is
the actress, by the way, if you can?
Jeremy Renner or Michelle Monaghan.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Here is the next question. This is question 4. All right, and this is in dramas. Here we go. Okay. Who plays the character of Tom Buchanan, Daisy's husband, in the 2013 Baz Luhrmann film, The Great Gatsby?
And Kemp's gotta have this one. Bateman in primetime gotta miss it. Drama is getting intense.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. And we start. On this one, we start with Ben Bateman.
Toby Maguire?
That is incorrect. Prime time.
I want to say it's Joel Edgerton.
That is correct. And Jen Kemp?
It is Joel Edgerton.
That is correct. All right. So this is the last question here in this round. This is the last question in this round. All right, here we go.
And it's interesting because if Bateman were to miss, Primetime were to get it correct, Kemp were to get it correct,
then Oyama wins.
Oyama would be the winner.
All these alternate timelines is confusing me.
Kind of feel like the Flash running around these right now. And the question, which could decide the match for a point, is in the category of family films. Who plays the father of the separated twins in the 1998 adaptation of The Parent Trap?
Damn.
You can
Sorry,
feel
Jen.
the intensity.
It's okay.
It's a good
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Start with primetime.
Dennis Quaid.
Jen Kemp.
Dennis Quaid.
Bateman.
Yeah, I wrote Dennis Quaid.
Good pull.
And with that, Jen Kemp has been eliminated. Great performance by Jen Kemp. And our final two. This is a rematch for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Championship back at Schmoedown Spectacular 4. And now we have them in the main event, the last round for the Free for All Championship. 5 questions, Mark, in the final round.
Whatever happens,
All right,
Ben, hell of
gentlemen.
a game, hell of a round. Good stuff.
You too, Paul.
And neither one of them has requested a bathroom break yet, so let's get into this. 5 questions in this round that could determine the winner if they end up with a tied score at the end of the 5 questions. We will go to a 3-question sudden death overtime. Question number 1 is in the category of the Oscars. Who won an Academy Award for her performance as an abusive mother in the 2009 drama Precious?
I did. That's my Oscar.
You look at these two competitors, but one can't but wonder how far Jen Kemp has come. What a performance by
It's
her.
amazing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. All right. We start with Ben.
I got Monique.
Yes. And primetime.
Monique.
Yes. All right. Question 2. Question 2. And we are now going to see ourselves musicals. Okay.
Musicales.
Here we go. Who plays escaped prisoner Jean Valjean in 2012's Les Miserables? Miserables, whatever.
It's been a long day, partner.
Been a long day.
A very American pronunciation of that.
Yeah. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Paul.
Bread and its multitudes. Hugh Jackman.
Yes. And Bateman.
Otherwise known as 24601.
All right. Here is the next question. Here's the next question.
I'm very
All right, Mark.
Christian wasn't impressed, but I was. In the world of the 1970s is where we're zooming back to. For 1 point, Colonel Kurtz and Captain Willard can be found in this Francis Ford Coppola film. 2-2. They're looking to make it 3-3.
Damn. It's going to come down to 2 questions.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. And we start here with Ben Bateman.
Apocalypse Now.
Yes, Paul.
The horror. Apocalypse Now.
It is. All right, so now we're going to move here. It's movie release dates. Movie release dates is the next one. And here's question 4. What year saw films released in all of the following franchises? Star Wars, Toy Story, James Bond, and The Matrix.
That's a bit of a thinker, huh? Could it come down to the last question?
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And we start here with primetime.
1999.
Yes, Bateman.
1999.
All right, so this is where we stand. It is 4-4. We're going to try here. If they both get it, we're going to another sudden death. However, one misses, one hits. Then we have our winner. Here is the question.
Somewhere John Roca is drinking whiskey and saying, why couldn't I have gotten more questions in this category? Westerns. And the question that could determine the winner of the free-for-all. Who played Sheriff Franklin Hunt in 2015's Bone Tomahawk? All could come down to this. Potentially.
Or are we going to sudden death?
It won't.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Ben.
I got it.
I got Kurt Russell.
Oyama.
Let's do it again. Kurt Russell.
All right, we're going to sudden death now. So the way it's going to work here for sudden death, 3 questions. 3 questions in the. This is the first sudden death for this round. All right, here we go, Mark.
3 questions. We'll just run it back. Starting with the category of Saturday Night Live-based films. And here we are. What is the first name of Tim Meadows' Ladies' Man character as seen in the classic film from the year 2000? Yes, the word classic was not in the question, but I added it because it's accurate.
That's fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Ben.
I rep Tyrone.
That's incorrect. Paul?
I had Jerry.
Looking for Leon.
All right.
Leon Phelps. God bless it.
Keep on going. Keep on going. All
Oh,
right,
man. I thought it was over.
Here's the next one. This is in comedies. Who co-stars with Eddie Murphy in Dolomite Is My Name as actor-director D'Urville Martin? This is question 2.
It's such a tease because it could end in this round or we could be here for another hour.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Paul.
I just lost it. I said Wesley Snipes.
That is Ben.
Wesley Snipes.
Both correct. All right.
Oh my God.
All right. Here is the.
I haven't seen it. I legit did not know that.
Next question. Next question. All right.
That's what it is. And once again, is the question. It could determine the match. I'm going to keep saying it. And it's in the category of dystopian future and time travel. In the final scene of Snowpiercer, the surviving characters see what type of animal walking through the snow? Now, see, Christian, if we were in a dystopian future movie, we'd know who won.
And 5, 4, 3, 2,
Again.
1. Pens down, please. Ben Bateman.
I just guessed. I said wolf.
And primetime.
Polar bear! And your winner of the 2021 Free for All Primetime
Oyama does it. Oyama does it. He wins the free-for-all, and it looks like Primetime, should he want to, has an opportunity for that gold if he wants to. We're going to try to get in Winston Marshall here, who can be able to talk to Jen Sturger, and oh my goodness, here, look, let's just take that right now. Look at that reaction. Look at that reaction. Winston Marshall.
Bro, as soon as the question got asked,
I know.
As soon as it got asked, I was like, I know you know this, Bob. I know you know this. Yes.
Yes. You know. Let's go.
That was big. All right, it was really big. Massive win for Swag. Massive.
Oh my God.
What a
oh my God.
scrap it was. Prime time. Paul Oyama taking the free for all. He does it, and what a comeback from the free for all that he had in
oh my God.
back in 2019. Paul, you weren't happy with the performance. Obviously, happy with this one. We're going to throw to you guys. You guys are going to be standing talking with Jen Sturger in just a moment. So again, congrats, guys.
Wow.
What a moment. Congratulations to Primetime Paul Oyama. That was a massive, massive win, and he fought really hard. He was in there the whole time with Bateman, and congratulations to Bateman, who really played it through. Congratulations to Jacob Blunden. Congratulations to Bibiani. There's so much. We're going to talk about that MVP in just a minute. This is the most difficult conversation we've ever had when it has come to MVP, because it was like a clear-cut winner in the past. This is different. But we are going to throw to Jen Sturgeon, who's going to be with Winston Marshall and Oyama. And Mark, the question is going to be, What's Oyama going to do with that shot? Is he going to hold out? Is he, because he's got a shot with Ethan Irwin in that number one contender, but does he risk that now, or does he just go for the title now that he can? Collision's around the corner. Does he want to play a collision? What does he want to do? I'm very interested to see what Jen asks when we talk to the 2021 free-for-all winner, Paul Oyama.
Yeah, this is where your and I brains diverge just a little bit, because you're already thinking about what's he going to do with that shot, and I'm just thinking about, holy crap, what an event we just had, and what a celebration in the Oyama and entire Swag faction household we are going to bear witness to tonight, because the event, the spectacle, the competition, the surprises, the twists, the turns, the 2 times that we saw the field cleared by competitors, this free-for-all 4 had everything. And although it may not be the best movie, it is a young adult adaptation. It was the question we asked. I Am Number 4 might have been the best spectacular yet.
It was crazy. What a crazy. I can't wait. Enough of us. Jen's going to be talking with the winner, obviously, but then she's going to come back and talk to who we announce as the MVP. So we need the manager and the announcement of the MVP to come in and talk to Jen as well. So we're going to do that in just a moment. So we will now throw to Jen Sturger, who is with Winston Marshall and the 2021 free-for-all winner, primetime Paul Oyama.
I can see you're still soaking it all in. Congratulations. So good to see you here. Tell me what was going through your head when Ben spun his board around.
I 100% thought that he had that question. I was like, damn, we'll have to go to another sudden death. I knew it right away. I love that movie. Winston, there's a long story we had to tell about that, maybe for another day. Maybe he'll tell it now.
I'll tell it now. I don't give a F, bro. I'll tell that right now.
I was kind of in disbelief because there's so many times where, like, luckily my blanks all came at times that I didn't really need it. You know, I would be ahead by 1 or 2 and I would just blow it on some question I definitely knew. I could have swept it with, Guy Hamilton, but it came back around and oh my God.
Is there a certain poetic justice with this coming against Bateman?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, obviously, if you're going to ask me how I want to beat him, I would have preferred to beat him in the regular play. But this is obviously an amazing thing that happened. It just feels. I mean, it doesn't matter who it was against. It's just like one of those. It's my favorite event. It has been ever since I was a fan. When it first happened in the studio, I've seen other free-for-alls like dozens of times. Like, this is such a crazy moment for me.
Hey, listen, Paul, no fan has ever been like, there are too many questions. This is just going too long. You gave them extra free Schmoedown content as far as I'm concerned. Winston, I saw you in the manager chat, which was a great time, by the way, to pop in and out of and see how you guys were handling, certain players leaving, certain players coming in. What was going through your head during those final rounds?
I can't tell you about the final rounds, but I can tell you about that final question. I will say this.
Winston, did you black out? Is that what this is about?
No. I was too hyped because literally I've erased like 15 rounds because of the last question. So every single member of Swag and every IG rookie that we interviewed before the draft knows the answer to that question. You know why? Because I wanted to stretch people and see how they could do. And that was a question that we put on our combine. So the minute the words came out of Christian's mouth, I was like, Paul 1,000% knows this. It's 1,000% on if Ben does. And most people guess a wolf just for that same reason. And the minute he said it, I went crazy before Paul even answered. And I saw Paul's face and oh my God. Paul, that's exactly where your mind was at, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. It's funny, Paul.
Thank you, Director Bong, for blessing me once again. First with your movies, now with this. Oh my God.
It's funny, Paul, because I wanted to ask you, as someone who's now been in 2 free-for-alls, it's like, what did you take away from your initial free-for-all appearance to this one in terms of how you approached it, how you played the game once you were inside it, That's kind of what I wanted to know.
I gotta be honest, I wasn't in long enough to get too many takeaways the first time. But honestly, I guess just relaxing, right? Because I think the first time I tried to cram a bunch of stuff, I'm like, I don't know these categories as well. But tonight, I just watched one of my favorite movies last night, Stalag 17, shout out Billy Wilder. And I just watched it and I just relaxed. And I didn't think too much. I didn't overthink it. And I just came in prepared. And I'm confident in my abilities, but it's like, it is total luck of the draw. When you come in, who else is there? What kind of questions? It's like, man, yeah. It's
absolutely. Were there any competitors that came in and their play actually surprised you?
Kind of. A lot of the people that did really well, honestly, I kind of expected to.
I know Jacob is like a good player. He's a fellow sort of fan leaguer a little bit before my time, but I mean, Griffin, I'm like a big fan of his podcast. I kind of figured he would do well. A lot of the people who do, I mean, Bibbs did great. Ben did amazing. Like a lot of these runs make sense to me. So I don't know if there was anyone that necessarily surprised me just because I respect almost everybody. I mean, not almost, sorry. I respect everybody in the free for all. And it's just, one of those crazy things where, people are just bound to have different luck and it's some people's day and some people, and not some other people's. And honestly, some people probably played better than I did, but it doesn't matter because I won.
It's last man standing.
I gotta say though, I know there was a lot of people that were out here doing work, but I gotta give shout out to Jen Kemp though. Like I know she came in late in the free for all, but did you see my girl? She was stunting and styling on all you suckers. All right, I don't know how much swearing I can do, so I'm trying to temper myself. But I don't know if I could say the A word because I would have. But real talk, Jen came in here and she handled her business. The fact that she's sitting here riding the last 3 and whatnot, I am so proud of this faction.
I'm so happy because Jen's someone that I know is really good. I have known this for years, and she just hasn't gotten the chance to really show it. And to me, this is the Jen Kemp that this is what Jen Kemp is about. Also, just real quick, I haven't said anything too much. I got to give respect to Ben Bateman. He made an incredible run, obviously pushed me to the very last question at the end there. He's a terrific player. I'm so glad this worked out the way it did, though, obviously. And great job to all the competitors who had amazing runs throughout.
So obviously, Paul, you're still celebrating right now. There's a lot of things to think about, but you are on the path to a number 1 contender shot with your match against Ethan Irwin. But my question to you is, have you thought about maybe just bypassing that and just going straight for the title shot? Or maybe are you thinking we should try to keep this in our back pocket for a rainy day and see how that all plays out?
It's good you've asked because I planned it out. As you can see, I hit a Star Wars question today, so I'll be challenging for the Star Wars belt right now. No, I'm just kidding. I gotta take some time to think about that.
Slow down.
I am not making any snap decisions on the spot. I feel like if you asked me to buy your house right now, I would put a down payment, even though I don't have the money for it. I gotta take some time to evaluate, talk to the faction, talk to Winston, and think about it on my own, and I will come back to the decision. You will know when I come with my title shot, but I gotta take some time for that.
Oh my God. Well, congratulations, guys. It's always nice to see you in the winner's circle, Winston. You're always a much happier person as well. Hey. But honestly, it's just for the reaction videos alone. They're so
That's
giftable.
Pretty much it. They really are. Honestly, if you see it, I jumped up before the question was answered, like I said, but I got to say something. I mean, people have been hating on Swag this season. I know we had a rough start. I know we had some nonsense that we have dealt with, but we got 2 title shots right now. You think Swag is done? You out your damn mind. We are just getting started. Oh my God. Woo! Hey, Paul, I'm flying to Hawaii, son. Someone get my passport. I'm going to Hawaii.
You don't need a passport, Winston. You don't need a passport.
Congratulations again, Paul.
Vaccination card. I don't need a passport. Where's my vaccination card? Let's go.
All right, well, obviously a very, very excited Winston Marshall. Paul Oyama, he's getting another shot. Now, but look, the question also is, does he take the singles title shot? Does he go for the team's title? That he's been wanting to get that team's title as well, and Jen made it clear too. He's got a path to that singles championship. So there is a scenario. There's a lot of different scenarios here. There's a scenario where he decides he wants to hold on to it for the rest of the year and not use it until next season. So Paul Oyama is sitting pretty right now as he is the free-for-all winner. Swag needed that one. They got it. But there's some other business at hand. This was, as we said, there was a lot of deliberating right now. We had, there's 4 of us who were going through and having a conversation and going over the MVP. And there were a lot of names. There were a lot of names thrown out overall. And we couldn't even get to a full agreement for a while. But we finally did. We came to an agreement. So, Mark, we're going to say the moment of the match, and then we're going to announce the MVP of the free-for-all.
Yeah, there's so many names to toss around when you're talking about who gave us the greatest moment and then who ultimately is the MVP. And it could, in fact, be the same person. And not out of the running is the young man who we just saw win this event, Paul Oyama. What a magical performance by him. You pivot over to someone like William Bibiani or a Barbarian who had so many points so early on. Ben Bateman outlasting the entire field, getting over 50 total points in his match and almost winning the event. Jen Kemp coming to play at the end, as did Janine the Machine. And Christian, when you look at the moments that we've gotten, one does think back to the very same scenario that we referenced at the top of the show. Free-for-all 1, Mark Andraco gets up and clears the entire field. Well, we had 2 such instances tonight, but I can't think of one that made the chat more electric or one that excited the fandom worldwide in the movie Trivia Schmoedown like the competitor, not here in the States, but halfway across the world in Australia. Jacob Blunden clears the field.
So Jacob, look, so this is the moment of the night. This is kind of a new thing that we're doing, but and the reason why, I mean, it was a back and forth on this one too, but the reason why we thought you deserved a moment of the night is that it is one thing to be able to be in there, have done this before, stared at some people before. It's a big thing to do, but to come in here against your peers that you've been watching for a long time and stay calm, stay cool, and then to take them all out in your first free-for-all and really first big moment in Schmoedown, and exactly what you did in your match against Jacoby. So congratulations, sir. You do have the moment of the night.
Thank you. That was incredible. I am still shaking from it. The ability to come in and just I'm still lost for words, really, for that moment. But I'm very, very happy with getting moment of the week. That was incredible.
Well, it might actually be moment of the decade, Jacob. Have you, since you were retired in the free-for-all, have you had a chance to have any interaction with any of your other faction mates at Corruption, or possibly your manager, the Queen of Corruption, Shannon Barney? And if so, what sort of exchanges were those?
I've definitely been talking with my faction mates, and it's all been very much elation and happiness, and we're all just really happy, and I love this faction. I'm so glad that Shannon drafted me, and I got picked by the single best manager, and to have her as my manager, to be someone who is constantly in my corner and constantly supporting me and constantly helping me develop as a player. It's just fantastic to get on the phone with her after something like that and hear her nearly in tears of just how proud she is. So it makes me feel really, really fantastic.
But you're also in Corruption, so it felt pretty good to knock 4 people off the desk. Right?
Oh, it did. Oh, absolutely felt really good, especially to get one over Jacoby after he beat me the other day.
Well, you did it in dramatic fashion, my friend. You did it great. This is a big moment for you. Enjoy it. Please enjoy it. This is well-deserved, my friend. So congratulations to Jacob Blunden, the Aussie. And, sir, I'm sure we'll see you very, very soon. All right, so now we are going to throw to Jen Sturger with Mark. Would you like to announce the MVP?
The most valuable player. Yeah, it's most valuable player. Otherwise, it would probably be Nerd Chronic or Courtney behind the scenes. But the most valuable player in the free-for-all 4 could have been an experienced veteran like a William Bibiani, who still standing after many rounds. The Barbarian, great rookie performances from not only Jacob Blunden, but someone had the Midas touch, and someone else, Jacoby Bancroft, came in and gave quite a bang for their buck. Jen Kemp, Janine the Machine, like I said, so many great competitors of value here. But the most valuable player almost won the free-for-all 4, took Paulo Yama to the limit, and before doing that, racked up 50-plus points. I believe the total is Sammy Hagar's hated number 55, and that would be Ben the Boss Bateman.
Ben the Boss Bateman is the 2021 free-for-all MVP, awarding the dungeon 3 points for the free-for-all. And we are going to throw to Jen Sturger, which we know what their interviews have been like lately. So Jen Sturger, Ben Bateman, and the manager of the dungeon, Kaiser.
Kaiser, I have to tell you, I feel like this could be the dungeon's year. I feel like every time you guys have a chance to show everyone what you're made of, you do it in spades. So how does it feel to get this MVP nod?
Jen, to quote a very famous NASCAR racer, in a dungeon, we pretty much piss excellence. And that was not, that was shown today. We had the boss come in and just clean up. This is why you bring world-class athletes to the dungeon. You don't bring half-steppers half a country away. You bring in the heavy hitters. I couldn't be more proud of this kid. I work with this guy every day. He's my brother. He's a warrior. Shoot, he's in the danger zone with Dan Merle. What's not to love?
I mean, there's probably a lot of things, but we'll save those for another interview. Ben, congratulations, on this prestigious nod from Christian and Mark and PJ. But I have to say, it was interesting that it came down to you and Oyama in the end, because I feel like it was so poetic. I don't you think?
Yeah, Jen, I love to get in there and rattle the cage of the people I'm playing against. I love to do that. It's my favorite way to play the game. But at the end of the day, to go toe-to-toe with Paul Oyama, to get to the end of the line with this kid, it was the best performance I've had in any free-for-all, and I'm proud to have had it for this faction. I look forward to beating Paul Oyama in a match, but he deserves that win. He deserves it, and I want to say rude things, and I want to piss people off, but at the end of the day, Jen, I got to be authentic with you, and it means a lot to me to have played as well as I did, and to do it for this faction. That's how I feel.
We all know what Paul Oyama means to this league. While he's a threat and a big pain in my arse, the kid is a freaking warrior, and he came in there and he cleaned up. So you got to give the man his credit. Now, yes, Ben Bateman will certainly beat him heads up, but today it was his day, and good for him. We're still the MVP. We're always the most valuable players. Whether you want to put it on Facebook or the whatever, the tweet book, I don't know, where people vote on things. Nobody votes for the dungeon. Why would you vote for us? We don't want you to vote for us. We prefer if you don't like us. That's how we keep our edge, Jen.
I gotta ask, Ben, because you were in there for so long and you saw so many faces, rotating in and out of there. Were there any rookies that stood out to you, or people that you hadn't necessarily had matches against that you were like, oh wow, that could be an interesting combination at some point?
Griffin Newman really impressed the hell out of me. I think Griffin's a real player in this league. That's somebody who and obviously my buffoon of an old manager, made a good choice there with that 5th overall pick. I thought that was a
Jen, he is a good player who will get beat by anybody in the dungeon, but a good player.
Yep.
Thanks, Kaiser.
I thought what Blunden did for corruption was really impressive. There's a lot of players in there that played really well. I saw quite a few of them. I found it wonderful to call the shot on Roka missing that My Fair Lady question, and of course eliminating him.
Oh, there was nobody I wanted to see get bounced out of that tournament more than old Saddle Store's Roka.
Jesus, you too. But congratulations, you do pick up extra 3 points for the dungeon, and you win the biggest whiteboard of the day. So there we have it.
The biggest whiteboard. We got alligator skin shoes. We got Rolls Royces. Why wouldn't we have the biggest whiteboard?
It's just so extra, and so you guys. Well, congratulations again today, guys. Great play today, Ben, I have to tell you, and just didn't work out in your favor at the end.
It did, yeah. You know what? It was close. I've made this joke before. I never finished Snowpiercer. It was one of those movies I turned on. I meant to watch it the next day. I got an hour into the movie, really liked it. I've joked about this before with PLD because he's such an Ed Harris guy and he shows up at the end of the movie. I just never finished the movie Snowpiercer. So the idea that I would get a question about the end of Snowpiercer, a plot point from the end of it, it's just one of those things. You can't write it any different than that. That's the way it had to work out. And of course, on the other side, you've got Primetime and he's got this story. So look, I love my memory of playing against Paul at Spectacular. I love this one too. He's going to be a rival of mine in this league for some time. I know it. There's no question in my mind I'm going to run into this kid again and again. And in the dungeon, Jen, we pick our moments and we pick our words carefully because it's all business. So right now, I've got respect for him and I've got respect for you and I've got respect for this league. That's
One last thing, Jen. I'm off on Tuesdays from the dungeon, so I can walk Kevin if you're busy or you and the family got things going on. I can walk Kevin. I'm available, and I'll do it for free. I don't need a check.
Yeah, no.
Wow. Okay, thanks, Kaiser. I guess we're done here. Yeah, back to the desk.
Thank you, Jen. I'm sorry you had to deal with that question. We all know that if Jen can't walk Kevin, I am the next person up. And I'm glad that Ben Bateman brought up Griffin Newman as well, because what a performance he gave, totaling by my very unofficial tally 24 points. Now, while I am not an accountant, I am one of the hosts and announcers and rules officials here at the Schmoedown. And so on that controversial Muppets question where Ben Bateman had the wrong preposition in the title, Muppets in Space, as opposed to Muppets from Space, that's understandable that might cause some controversy in the chat and possibly a little bit on social media, but the bottom line is thus. While that may be an answer that Ben Bateman himself might have challenged on the other side of it, we at the Schmoedown decided and delineated all week that the free-for-all might have a slightly different set of rules where some leniency in the form of prepositions or titles of movies or spelling or syllables might let go. We still wanted to be fair, and we are confident that we have done a just job here today with the winner of the Schmoedown free-for-all, with the MVP, and with Moment of the Year. They're all deserving, Christian, and what an event this was. Free for All 4, you're the one that likes to look ahead to the future, so my only question to you is, how are we going to top this next year?
I know it's going to be tough. I mean, look, the answer to that is live, and as you said too, this is the thing when we're playing in singles matches and teams matches, yeah, because there's always been the leniency as far as free for all goes, and we understand people get heated up and all that too, and that's fun. That's part of it. That's part of the sport. That's part of being a manager. That's part of being a player. We love the way that everyone played the game and within the performance of everything doing. Like you said, we stand by everything that happened in the game today. But this, as far as the future goes, yeah, man, this is going to be something next year, because you look at the reason why this one, I think, not just because of the competition, it's the talent that we have now. And when you look at like the Jacobys and Griffin and Kim, we even talked about Kim Taylor.
I brought up the Midas touch. She was amazing.
Just talking about what she did, and like that's in my I'll tell you right now, and I have no problem saying I had a very strong argument for Jacob London being the MVP because I just thought from what he did with coming in as a rookie and being, because it's intimidating to do that for people you're watching and all these things, and coming in there and saying, you know what, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to show what I'm worth, and doing that times 100. And like you said, Griffin, so next year live to see what all of these competitors are going to do, and the atmosphere and the screaming and the yelling and the energy, that's the way we top it next year. It's live.
I'll be honest, my vote for MVP and Moment of the Year was Zaflurtenflaus because I am on his payroll, did not break my way. So congratulations to Paul Oyama, the winner of the Schmoedown Free-for-All 4, one for the books for sure. Ben Bateman, the MVP, and Jacob London for Moment of the Year, and to our incredible behind-the-scenes crew. This was not a short show. As Christian said, it was a show and a half, and I might counter that by saying this was like 3.5 shows, because the time duration alone and just the suspense and the thrills and the chills that we got along the way, we could not have done it without an incredible team at Skybound, particularly shouting out Dennis Zen, Courtney Luby, and Nerd Chronic Eric, as well as our awesome writing staff headed up by PJ Campbell and some guy named Christian Harloff. I hear he's nice.
I don't even. Well, thank you to everybody once again, Mark. Thank you to you, my friend, and Jen, and everybody here who put together, and the competitors who really put it all on the line, all 41 of them. And thank you to the FCL Zone, Zaflurtenflaus, for coming in here as well. So this was an amazing event. Happy to have everybody. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you for joining us at this year's Free-for-All. And we have so much coming up. If you're a patron, then you got this event. That's right. At the $10 tier, you got this. You have Battlefield. You get Throwdown. You already got the Collins versus Merle. You got the big Kalinowski versus Damon match coming up. Video Drew versus Marisol McKee. You got that match coming up, and there's so much more. In May, you got the Star Wars title. The Mara Kanopik is defending the Inner Geekdom title in May, and all you have to do is be a $10 patron. You get all of those matches and more. The Star Wars tournament is starting. The teams tournament is starting. There's so much. Mark, thank you for joining me. As always, appreciate you, my friend.
Yeah, I had nothing better to do, and we just have to ask the questions that we have the answers to in front of us. Jen Sturger, that's a whole other ball of wax, and she is the best person for the job. So thank you to Kevin for supporting her, and thank you to Molly for supporting me. She was asleep the entire day. Christian, I don't know the same about the ladies in your life, but I know this and this alone. What a day for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
An amazing event, an amazing time. Thank you once again to everybody. And congratulations one more time to Primetime Paul Oyama, and to Swag with the potential of picking up 7 big points, depending on when his title match is. So that is a big win. And again, congratulations to the Dungeon and Ben Bateman for picking up those 3 points as MVP. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.
What a night! What an event! This was incredible. This was amazing. And I can barely even sit now because, obviously I can't imagine what the competitors were going through this entire time. But yeah, I had to sit down and watch the whole damn thing. And boy, oh boy, my entire body hurts. My everything hurts right now. Oh wow, congratulations to the great winner of the free-for-all, Paul Oyama. Congratulations to the MVP, Ben Bateman. I think, personally, I think Bibiani could have and probably should have won MVP, but then again, they gave it to him 2 years in a row, I think. So, maybe the call for Bateman was justified. Congratulations to the moment of the night, of the event, I should say, Jacob London. Great performance by this wonderful rookie, and I can't wait to see more from him. I think Jacob should get some points for corruption for the moment, but maybe we can get into the more semantics later. But yeah, this was a great match, and fortunately for me, there weren't really too many edits that needed to be done, so this is going to be a pretty easy video to edit, I believe. So yeah, thank you all for watching. If you have, I gotta go stretch my legs a bit because I've been in a similar position for a very long time. And just in case you were wondering, I answered 47 questions right. Probably should be 48 to 49 because several questions I knew the answers, I just didn't write them on the board fast enough. But I mean, like I said, you can argue semantics all day long. I think 47 is still a very respectable number of points. And yeah, that's almost, I mean, that's around the same as Bibbs. And obviously, of course, I played through the whole thing, and Bibbs only played like half of it. But still, 47's not bad for someone who's admittedly not too good at general movie trivia, I would say. Definitely missed a couple of questions that I should have known, but I mean, it's the way the game goes. But anyways, I'm tired. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys some other time. Goodbye for now. Hello again, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video, cause I really enjoyed making it. So if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.